gentlemen, we are back and hold my nuggets too. Goddamn, I even turned on the doggone lights. The goddamn Brahmas just found the end zone. Let me turn on the lights. Oh, wait, they're going for one. They're going for one. Play action fake. Come on now. Find somebody. Do it for Hines. Yes. 7-0 in favor of the Brahmas, ladies and gentlemen. Turn on the goddamn lights. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Hold My Nugget Studios once again for your 2023 XFL Week 3 matchup between the San Antonio Brahmas and the Houston Violent Fellatio Roughnecks, where the Brahmas go down the field after, I believe, the best kick return in XFL this season, setting themselves up for a score, and they lead 7-0 in your game highlight commentary. What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Let me shut off the goddamn horn before this shit keep playing for like the next 15 minutes. What's going on, y'all? How's it going? 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 First and foremost, I need to see if I can find the big ass numbers. Oh yes, I have found one. When you score a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen, when you score it, it's been a while, but we're gonna have to do it this time around. When you score a touchdown, what is it that you get? Let me lower this light, because I'm kind of light right now. There we go. All right. All right. When you score a touchdown, what do you get? Big ass 7. The Brahmas found the end zone, and the soon-to-be, should-be Hall of Famer Hines Ward's team finds a score, and therefore that means you got to give them what? A big ass 7 for the Brahmas. Big ass 7. Ooh, should I bring it back for the, and now, for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. Big ass 7. Let me turn that back up, because now I'm much darker and even more darker. But it's a big ass 7 in favor of the Brahmas. They do indeed have the lead here. Now, I guess I'll just have to make that 7 a little bit small. I can't leave a goddamn 7 gigantic the entire time. That'd be ludicrous. But 7-0 is the score. I might as well give the Roughnecks a golden 0, but I'm not going to do no big-ass presentation for the goddamn Roughneck 0, because that'd be foolish. Why should the 0 get a large presentation of a big-ass 0? Nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing that. Let me just get that 0 over here. We're not going to acknowledge the 0. Let's just act like the 0's not big. We're not going to act like the 0's even on the screen. Let's just make it seem as if this 0 is being moved. It was never this size. Nobody better say big-ass 0. I'm telling you right now, you say big-ass 0 in the chat room, your mom's a hoe. Now, we're not talking about that right now. But 7-0 is the score. Brahmas have the lead over the Roughnecks. It is 7-0 right now in the final game of Week 3 of the XFL. Now, number of people were asking, why didn't I go live last night for Jones versus Gone? For one, I was incredibly tired. I went to my very first baby shower. That was interesting. Very, very fun time. Everybody enjoyed themselves for the most part, but boy, was I tired. That Jamaican food done turned into the itis in little time, and I found myself ready to go to sleep. But I did indeed believe that Jones would win. Did I expect him to win that effortlessly? Absolutely not. But congratulations to the new world's heavyweight champion of the UFC. John Jones came back, showcased why indeed he is indeed the GOAT. 3 years off, Mans came back and made quick work of Cyril Gane. But Francis Ngannou had to go to the distance in order to not be the interim, or I should say retain his championship, because I believe the interim was given to Gane, and then there was that. But whatever the case may be, congratulations to that brother. Let's go down the list. Say hello to the people in the chat room. Josh Jones Patuan said, I'll send you 50 if I win this lawsuit. Hey, man. I'm confident you will mess around and win, not for the sake of my pockets, but more because victories is all that you experience. Josh, you beat cancer. I'm pretty sure you'll beat whatever case it is that you're having to deal with. Braylon said, can we get the Chiseled Adonis Awards? You will be getting it. It has been taking a little bit of time to go ahead and screen record said things, but lo and behold, I'm feeling confident that perhaps the conclusion of this week will be when we can get it out there. Of course, on Patreon, everybody will get it ahead of time, but there is that. But Derek White, Izzy, what is going on? Nelson, D-Mac, Hazard, how is it going? Irish Warlord, Ant White, Jeff Reviews, how's it going, brother? Jackson, Token Black Guy, MP1, Big Fat Paulie, Piano, John the Papi, Marshall, Don the King. How is it going? Oh, we have passed 5 minutes already in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. K-Dub, how is it going? How's it going? Dark Hero, Caveman Austin. What is going on? Ooh, boy, 4th and 3. He should have got that first down. Move the chains. Come on now. Move those doggone chains. As we watch the XFL. I don't know about you guys, man, but after that first week of the XFL, they haven't really had anything that really stood out. Now, granted, Flash, Savior of the Universe, with the game-winning score yesterday, so look forward to that in the commentary. But the XFL hasn't necessarily done anything that has really sent social media ablaze. So I think they need a groundbreaking play to increase the tuning in to the product. But they have had some good football. They have had some good football for the most part. But there are some mental lapses where you can see certain players and be like, yeah, I understand why you're not in the league. Damn Rudy Patuan said, would I please do a video on the greatness of Henry? I don't know about all that. Talik in the building. Kiara, what is going on? Stingray, Ken, Brandon, Hef Streams, Rated and for Nick. Nelson, what is going on? Nelson said, the only reason why you didn't say no to that baby shower is because you knew he was going to get a good meal. You know what's funny about that was, Marvin, the mustache Adonis, or formerly known as Marv Glover. Oh, touchdown, violent fellatios. The Roughnecks are in the end zone, ladies and gentlemen. But he actually was excited about the food. I myself said, you know what? I had recently connected with these individuals, so if you give me an invite and I just so happen to be available, I'll pull up. But Marvin himself, the mustache Adonis, said, you know what? He's just excited that the food was warm. And I thought that was funny, but I completely understand why. Touchdown, violent fellatios. And we don't have any hard alcohol here tonight, but we do have some wine, okay? And it is indeed of course, I'd like to try some celebrity wines. So since that's the case, I took it upon myself to, and I know this is going to seem as if it's blasphemy, but I happen to take it upon myself and purchase the wine of those blasted Bella twins. Their Bonita wine. This is indeed the red wine blend. I don't know what the particular kind is. So I did mess around and get myself some of the Bella wine. So I guess I'll be trying this for the first time here on stream. Blasted Nikki Bella, blasted Brie Bella, but we're not talking about that right now. I'm telling you something right now. Somebody go in the chat room, right? Brie mode. Listen, your father is a piece of shit. Your mom's a hoe. Just understand. That's what it will be said. Cardi B one. Oh no, I don't support predators, but and extortionists and robbers. But Oscar said the unchiseled Adonis gonna be chiseled faster than we all know. It gets swole. Yes, we shall see. We shall see. Oh, Don the King, your mom's a hoe. Tell the truth, your mom's a hoe as well. All right. Stingray said, does Bella wine pair well with brie cheese? Hey, let me tell you something right now. I hope it fares well with plastic. Let's just say that much. Oh Lord, Darren done said I'm about to enter brie mode. Don't you? Would you give it a rest? Would y'all give it a rest? Stop it. Too many people are writing about brie. You're making me have an aneurysm. Stop it. What is it? Rick Boogs likes it. I'm boogsing out. I'm boogsing out. Now, am I streaming WrestleMania? Says Braylon. Yes, I will be streaming WrestleMania. Andy put 2 on it. Said now we know who the Falcons of the XFL are. Indeed, we shall find out soon. I almost knocked over my goddamn glass. But with the score from the Roughnecks. Oh, and they took out their they took out their Uno cards and gave the Brahmas 2 for their mistakes. Because they scored, we must take this moment to acknowledge them. But oh no, it's not the number that the that the Brahmas were exposed to. Oh no, they took it to a whole other level. Because for the violent fellatios, they scored 6. They added 2. And what number does that give them? A big-ass 8. A big-ass 8. for the Roughnecks as they take the lead here in the final game of Week 3 of the XFL. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pause. All right. We've got 8. We've got 8 in favor of the Roughnecks. They now have the lead over those blasted Brahmas. Congratulations to the Roughnecks. They have the lead. Let's make that a little bit small. There we go. Now it's somewhat of the same size. Roughnecks are in front, ladies and gentlemen. Roughnecks are in front. We are still in the first quarter. Dan Rudy Patoon said, "Oh, jeez, fuck, Mary, kill." Cardi B, Brie Bella, and Carmen Karma. Who is Carmen? Who's Carmen Karma? The name sounds familiar. Who's Carmen Karma? Pornographic model. Pornographic model. What the hell she look like? Oh, that's that. Yeah, that's that harlot. Oh, wait, what the hell? Yo, if you search Carmen Karma, I'm on the, what row is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit, I'm on the 5th row. Hey, maybe I got a little bit of numbers behind me. I'm on the 5th row. They got me in the thumbnail. Oh wait, let me make sure I preference that. They got me in the 5th row because I did the video when she said people was shitting on her. You know, she cheated on her boyfriend with her ex, and then the ex had climax inside of her, and she proceeded to allow the boyfriend to go and consume said DNA. But yeah, my video's on the 5th row. All right. I wonder how that video's doing. I think I got like 200,000 on that joint. How many views I got on there? I think I got like 200,000 on that joint. How many burner accounts views did I have to get in order to get to that 200,000? Oh no, I got 196. All right, that ain't too bad. I was around that area. 196. I'm almost there. All right. Yeah, but if I had to choose between those three, Jesus Christ, I'd have to. The only marriageable one would probably have to be Brie Bella, and then if I had to engage in coitus, unfortunately, I'd have to go with Cardi B because Carmen Karma just seems as if she has hepatitis K that hasn't even been, identified yet by doctors. But I'm pretty sure that is something that she'll mess around and have to disclose in due time. Yeah. So there's that. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Let me pour myself a glass of the finest of wines. Yeah, I did a video on her, apparently. Yeah, there's an Ocho on the board. Lita, Liv Morgan, Eva Marie. We'll probably marry Liv, sleep with Lita, and then kind of kill Eva Marie. Fuck Eva Marie. All right. Pour yourself. And I ain't one of those. I'm not one of those. Those. Oh well, I could see the legs of the drink. I could see the legs. I can smell the oregano and the berries that were. I ain't never been one of them people. Man. You pour yourself the drink. You spin the doggone drink. You drink the drink. I ain't gonna be over here trying to identify what. So they use approximately. It was about 76 berries that was inside of the barrel, and then it must have been stored for 2.5 months. I don't know what I'm here to drink. I don't know. I went to like was it a brewery? I forget, whatever the case was, but there was the American bourbon. These motherfuckers was going into detail about how to taste the different sort of things that are inside the whiskey, and you're able to identify in this, well, I should say bourbon, in this bourbon, how long it's been aged. I'm trying to consume as many glasses as I can, so I then become so incoherent I can't remember where I live because I'm depressed. I don't need the backstory. Just pour the drink. But it was quite tasty, I must say so myself. But one way or another. Kid Dynamite said, you just got here. Did you miss anything? Oh, no, you just missed the presentation of the Big Ass 7 and the Big Ass 8. But outside of that, you didn't really miss too much. Andy Patuon said, Vipers have blown 3 leads for 3 straight weeks. Pack them up, man. Pack them up. Distillery, that's what it was. Thank you very much, Braylon. It was a distillery. I said brewery. It was a distillery. It's coming back now. I appreciate you, brother. Death of the old me. Put 20 on it. Said, love the new video you released as a guy trying to lose weight. It's mad inspiring. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you tuning in. And here's the thing with the unchiseled Adonis, like I said in the video, right? Because a lot of people have asked regarding updates. January, because remember, the original wager was he leaves his job so that we could get stuff situated. But I already knew there would be a bit of apprehension regarding him departing from said job because with this insurance situation. Because like we stated in the ultimatum video, every Tuesday he goes to see a specialist regarding the ulcer. He has a leg ulcer. So since that's the case, if that's no longer covered, he told me that the insurance pays $1,500 for each session, which sounds crazy. Now, whatever the number may be, if you're uncovered, I would assume that you're probably paying at least $900 for each consultation. So since that's the case, it's imperative that we were to go ahead and get the insurance situation. So we had to set it up to where when he does depart, then they'll send the stuff with the Cobra, and then we got that all situated. So now we have him insured moving forward, and nobody got to pay exorbitant fees per session, which would be 4 every single month, right? Then we had to go and we got the evaluation with the in-body scan, and when we identified this man was criminally under hydrated. And here's the thing about the unchiseled Adonis. Unchiseled Adonis, when it comes to water, this man is damn near, incredibly apprehensive to drinking water. I don't understand why. Maybe because there's not much flavor to it, but I like to think cold water has a flavor. It's rather refreshing. But lo and behold, we got the stuff done, and then we identified man's was only freaking 91 pounds of water. Ain't that crazy? Man's 400 pounds, you 91 pounds of water. So with that being the case, we got to get him drinking water, and then of course, movement, because his biggest gripe had not been diet. It would have been the lack of movement. So we've got that stuff going, and hey, we're down 22 pounds. So give it more time, we'll be all right. Spuv or spuv, whatever the pronunciation may be. You said room temperature water over cold water, to be honest. I'm not even going to disagree with you. I personally only really enjoy cold water in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. Only when I wake up to go take a piss at like 3 a.m., that's when I really enjoy cold water. Outside of that, room temperature is the way to go. Right now, room temperature water in this bitch. I enjoy room temperature water. Fun fact, when I flew to Houston to go link up with In the Clutch, right, this past August, I'll tell you a story. We're going through TSA. This is the first time that I have flown with the unchiseled Adonis since, I really want to say 2003 when we went to Florida. I don't think we've ever flown anywhere together, right? So I can count on my hand how many flights he had taken since then. We get out the car. The patriarchal seed-providing Adonis drops us off at the airport. We're getting ready to go through scanning. Because I'm an individual who likes to be hydrated, I made sure that I had 2 bottles of water when I got to, the airport. I handed one to my brother, the unchiseled Adonis, said, yo, we're going to drink this bottle of water so we're hydrated so that when we get on the flight, it's a 4-hour flight, we don't feel as if we get fatigued or lightheaded, whatever the case may be. He says, all right, cool. We get ready to go through scanning. Mind you, I drank, right before I go through the scanning, that's when I drank the water, right? I told him, like, yo, drink your bottle. He's like, yeah, all right, no problem, right? And mind you, I'm the younger brother. Now, granted, he's my elder. I consider him my elder younger brother, but by age, they gonna categorize me going under the ice at 88. So, I'm not his senior, but I like to tell him, like, hey, you might want to consider doing something like this. We go through the scanning. His bag gets pulled to the side. So I'm like, that's bizarre. What could you possibly have in your bag? We spent 18 minutes because they were understaffed. TSA is absolutely terrible. We spent 18 minutes waiting for the bag, and then ultimately he disclosed to me, oh, I think it's the water. What you mean you think it's the water? I gave you the water bottle to drink. Why would you go through TSA with the water when you know, in fact, they're going to take the water? I gave you the bottle of water to drink. You're supposed to make sure that you're hydrated. Why would you not drink the water? You know what his response was? Who drinks room temperature water? I almost slapped him in the face right there. We almost got into an altercation inside the airport, dog. Now, granted, we are indeed Haitian. We like to get to the airport about 2 hours before flight time, so luckily we weren't in a rush. Imagine we was in a rush. We mess around, we missed the flight because this motherfucker answers, who drinks room temperature water? I would have put hands on him, dog. You would have never seen episode 8, 9, 10, 11 of the Chiseling of the Unchiseled Adonis. Mans would have been eliminated because this man said, who drinks room temperature water? You got to be kidding me. Who talks? Come on now. How you accept the bottle, and then you say, who drinks room temperature water? I almost put hands on him. But, yeah, but congratulations to him, down 22 pounds, and we are not slowing down at all. We are not slowing down at all. So there is that. Big Boy Blue said, when you real thirsty, water be busting. You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that. Most time, when you find yourself incredibly parched, all you want to do is consume liquids. I'm not going to say you're willing to consume any liquid, if you know what I mean. But you just want to consume something so you're no longer parched. Oh, that's a good handoff right there. Great block. He didn't even need to spin, but that's a big first down for the Roughnecks once more. God damn, that kid is small. How tall is he? What the hell? That dude little as hell. Let me go to the Roughnecks roster. What? How tall is that guy? What is going on? Wait a minute. XFL roster. Wait a minute. Number 26. Who the hell? How short is that guy? He looks small as hell on television. What is it? No, not the Renegades. These are the Houston Roughnecks. I gotta find who number 26. How tall is this? Ain't no way. How tall is this individual? Bryce Elaine. How tall is this individual? Let's see here. ESPN. There's 5. God damn it. Show me the. How tall is it? Damn, they ain't got no height. They don't got no height. Oh, throw the ball, Silvers. Oh, you got to throw it away. Oh, no, you don't. Wow, ball is simultaneously caught, but it's out of bounds. Shit, I guess they don't. I guess they don't got the height. I can't find. He's just a little boy. I don't know. He looked like he's the same height as Darren Sproles, but I cannot find any other information. At least ESPN don't got nothing. Let's see here if they have Okay, yeah, 5'6", but that's 2008 at when he's at Delaware. So we'll go with 5'6". 5'6", 165. Yeah, he is short. He's 5'6". No, I Googled his name. That was the thing. I Googled his name, and I just went to, like, the ESPN or whatever the case may be, but I had to go to his college in order to find it because ESPN has his name, but they don't have his height or weight. That's interesting. But, yeah, it was 2008 Delaware, athletics. They had it, so he's 5'6". It's a very short individual, but, hey, man, don't think just because you're short doesn't mean that you can excel. You can't excel in football. But he is 5'6". Who's playing better right now between the Roughnecks and the Brahmas? I mean, the Brahmas had a very good opening drive, and then now their defense is they've allowed a touchdown, and then now they're allowing the Roughnecks to move down the field. So there is that. Hawaiian said, what am I drinking in that wine glass? I have a little bit of a Bonita wine from the God-forsaken Bella Twins. So that's indeed what I'm consuming at the particular moment. So if you need to know what it is that I'm drinking a little bit of wine right now because I only have Statesman whiskey that I'm not going to open until I get to 1 million subscribers. And I also have another Uncle Nearest that was gifted to me by Mustache Adonis, that being Marvin Francois, who just dropped 2 amazing credit videos. If you guys haven't already went and tuned in and checked that out. Oh, boy, down goes Silvers, but I won't open that one up until I get to 1 million subscribers as well. What, was that a late flag that came in? What the hell's the flag for? Oh, no, I think somebody dropped their goddamn towel or something. Because there's no way you could throw a flag on that. Oh, right tackle didn't block a soul. Hey, pack that boy up, man. Pack that boy up. What the hell was the right tackle doing? Get 73 off the field, bro. Golly. Jarvis said, when did the Bella Twins start making wine? 2019. They actually had a different brand name, and I guess they either had a merger or the last brand that they did. No, I think it was definitely a merger because before I think they were moving it by themselves, and then they ended up joining up with somebody, and then now they have this Bonita. So there is that. Oscar said, which one would I rather just engage in sexual affairs with? Oh, definitely Nikki. Definitely Nikki. We had to, because she seems as if she's the more wild one. Bree is a bit more reserved, but then of course on that drinky drink, Bree seems to be a bit more lively. However, I would never, because fuck Brie Bella. So there is that. Did I ever watch any of the bare knuckle FC fighting club? Oh yes, I have. I've done commentary on them, and I will no longer do commentary on them because they gave me a strike after I thought we had an understanding. And I've told the story before, but with bare knuckle, I had done a number of commentary videos on some of their fights, and then there was one in particular that actually caught the eye of one of one of their team members who actually runs a podcast about their promotion, and they was actually going to have me as a guest on the podcast. The actual social media team followed me on IG. And then I followed them, and I actually I had a conversation with Taylor Sterling, and she, before she ended up getting bludgeoned in one of her fights, I think her second to last fight that she had with the champion, which didn't go too much her way. But I did a commentary on one of her fights where she just deleted another lady, and she followed me, and I had followed her for some time, and then all of a sudden, one of the videos ended up getting, striked for copyright. I was like, whoa, wait a minute now. Wait, where's this coming from? Fam, we was in contact. Now, granted, like I stated in the video when I had made one about it, obviously, media team, I should say the legal team, social media team, podcasting team, they probably all don't converse or whatever the case may be. But when I started reaching out to the connections that I did have, and there was no, message back, no response back regarding anything, because I don't expect you to do whatever, but I can't just, I don't expect you to be silent or something of that nature. So I said, yeah, you know what? I can't do any particular videos on that. So they had given me the strike, but this is maybe about, I want to say 15 to 18 months ago. So it's been some time. It's been some time. Braylon Patoon said, FMK, Vivica Fox, J-Lo, Anne Hathaway. Okay, so straight out of the gate, Anne Hathaway's getting married. I've always said if there's one white lady for whatever reason, Anne Hathaway's always been at the top for me. It's just that lady is just so mulliberous. I mean, God dang, the femininity is just there. I don't know. She just, I hate the word adorable, but I guess that's the best way that I can put it. So I'd have to marry Anne Hathaway. I would sleep with J-Lo. And then Vivica Fox, she can pack her up, man. Get up out of here. Dr. Umar may not be a big fan of that answer, but it is what it is. So there is that. KT, what is going on, brother? Said, how am I doing? I'm doing all right. I cannot blame. I cannot complain. Whoa, token black guy said, you drinking some room temperature coochie juice. Sir, wait a minute. Sir, what are you talking about? You drinking room temperature what? Room temperature coochie juice. What is that? What is that? What is going on? Did I see UFC last night? No, I did not watch, but I did see the submission this morning of John Jones taking out Cyril Gane. So I did see that. Swag said, Chiseled gonna be giving people to smoke in Budokai when it comes out. Well, I mean, I have the Budokai 1, Budokai 3, Tenkaichi, and things of that nature. But if they have a newer game, I cannot say that I will be, giving people smoke in that. Braylon Patoon said, personally, you smashing Vivica. Fair enough. I can understand. Thick said, Gane was so overrated. It's crazy. I can't say Gane is... Gane, before Gane lost to Francis Ngannou, I can't say Cyril Gane was overrated. I personally think for Cyril Gane, he just wasn't better than Ngannou, and he wasn't better, and John Jones just happens to be the best. I can't sit here and say a dude who got 2 L's in his entire career thus far, at least on the UFC, is particularly, overrated. I can't do that. I think I can't do that. John Jones is the consensus, with the exception of maybe Cormier, and if you want to go with some other heavyweights, but most would consider John Jones the greatest heavyweight of all time. And then when Ngannou was at his peak, back when the champion and in the knocking people out, all this other stuff, I don't think anybody had ever rated Gon over those guys. So I can't say Gon is overrated. I can't say he's overrated. I mean, hell, if you were to look at how they were promoting the fight, you gotta sell a fight. You can't just be, oh, John Jones is returning and he's fighting a can. No, you gotta big up Cyril Gane. But it's not like the man's a complete, bum. I can't go to. I ain't gonna say that, man. I ain't gonna say that. STR Patuan said face Triple H or heel Stone Cold. If I had to say who I'd rather face, so whoever I select, it would be considered the easier option, essentially. Heel Stone Cold was incredibly sadistic, but Triple H truly is the cerebral assassin. But I think I would have to say I'd rather fight. I would rather fight Triple H if I had to go with that one. Yeah, I think I'd rather fight. I'd rather face Triple H because heel Stone Cold 96. Early 97, heel Stone Cold didn't really have to get too doggone sadistic. 2001 Stone Cold was kind of something. But I think Triple H, yeah, he would just beat you. It wasn't too much of a doggone massacre or whatever. And I mean, you can't go wrong with him. I'd say Triple H. Shh, be quiet in the building. What's going on? Obina said you could take Gon, just give you 50 years of training. Listen, if you need to fight Gon, if I had to fight Gon, you know what I'm training with? Kunai. I gotta stab this man. How do I have all these weapons? I gotta stab this man. You understand? Call me Lord Fourth. That's the only way you're gonna catch me battling Cyril Gane. I gotta grab the kunai. That's the only way. That's the only way I'm taking out Cyril Gane. I gotta stop with all these weapons, bro. Somebody gonna rush my goddamn crib. They're gonna arrest my father. Things aren't gonna go too well. So I gotta get rid of all these goddamn weapons. But whatever the case may be, hey, I'm just preparing. Zombie apocalypse done messing around and happen. Somebody fixing to get a problem. That's all I gotta say about that. Tuesday, Patuan said, favorite UFC fighter. Yours is Chael Sonnen. I can't let you get close. He was always incredibly entertaining. But UFC fight, I really enjoyed Conor McGregor. He was always dope. I loved McGregor. A lot of people don't like Adesanya. They think he's boring. I disagree. He always puts together quite the clinic when he's fighting. I always enjoyed Adesanya as well. Obviously, John Jones. For bias reasons, I liked Brock Lesnar as well. Chael Sonnen was always cool. The Spider, Anderson Silva was great. Really liked him. Chuck Liddell. But above all, I would have to say I really enjoyed hype of Conor's fights. I'm somewhat of a casual, UFC guy. So there was that. Mark Jackson. Pafavon said, fuck Mary Kill 2000s edition. Salma Hayek, Angelina Jolie, Doris Richards. Okay, so I would marry Salma Hayek, of course. Then, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Here's a little bit of a swerve. I'd sleep with Denise Richards. I'd kill Angelina Jolie. I used to love Angelina Jolie because those doggone lips. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Denise Richards always had that sex appeal. She always had that sex appeal. So I'd marry Salma Hayek because obviously, and then Denise Richards. Then ultimately, Angelina Jolie got to go. So there's that. And Salma Hayek still, I think she's like 51 right now. Yeah, she's 56, and she still looks amazing. So good for her. Good for her. Score is still 8-7 right now in the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. In the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, god damn. I hope he's all right. Golly, that they bent the shit out of him. Oh, get up, get up. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, he's on his knees now. Golly, man. God damn. Oh, I hope his knee's all right. They bent the fuck out of him when he got tackled, bruh. It did not look good on television. I'm pretty sure if they showed a slow motion replay, it ain't gonna look good either. My God, it looked bad in game speed. That's Borgie, right? Because he scored a touchdown back-to-back weeks. That looked disgusting, man. Oof. Yeah, that didn't look good. Hawaiian Shooter said, how's that type of wine? It's all right. It's all right. It's a bit dry. I like sweeter wines rather than dry wines, but it's all right. It's not anything special. It's in the glass, so I'm fixing to drink it. I don't waste stuff, but there is that. Braylon put two on, said he personally sleeping with Vivica. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Ricks said quickly, this is important. Isaiah Rodgers or Najee Harris or Kenny Clark or T. Higgins or Dak Prescott. This is for MUT, and you're an indecisive person. I don't know what MUT means, but you said a lot of different ors with a bunch of different people. But if you had to choose between everybody there, I would probably go Najee Harris because that's a pretty easy pick amongst that five, and it's very all over the place. It's very all over the place. You have a running back, a safety, a wide receiver, and a quarterback. So it's kind of interesting, but all right. Oh, Madden Ultimate Team, interesting. Okay, Madden Ultimate Team. That's what that is. Yeah, I would take Najee Harris if you had to pick between one of the five, I guess. But all right, you got the 95 overall. Origin pack. Yeah, I don't know what any of that means, but yeah, hey, I would say out of that five, you can't go wrong with Najee Harris. And so I'd say take Najee Harris. Hawaiian Shooter said anyway, cheers. Yeah, fair enough, brothers. Fair enough. Enjoy yourself. Oh, and shout out to Macho. He ended up receiving those Ocho Cinco cigars that I done sent out there. He was smoking on one and he tagged me on Instagram, so I'm glad that he enjoyed himself out there. Talik said, "Remember fridge? Don't remind me. Don't remind me." Shh, be quiet. Said sports are scripted. Again, I don't believe that they are scripted. I do believe that there are situations in which the powers at be can get involved, but for the most part, I refuse to believe that the players would be in on something. Now, granted, there can be situations in which somebody for the right price would blow a game or something of that nature. I do believe that's something that happens, but I don't believe it's already predetermined going into it and everybody's in on it. It's one thing for somebody to get screwed. It's another thing for one person to willfully screw themselves. I simply don't believe that theory in its totality. If it's a one-on-one kind of sport, then I believe something like that can happen. If it's a total team sport, I don't know. All right. Fixing to smoke this here cigar because why not? Haven't smoked a cigar in a bit. I was supposed to smoke this when I went to the Hamptons, Riverhead, but that didn't end up happening. So, fixing to smoke one here tonight. If that's not a problem with y'all, while we watch this here game, and then once I'm done with this, I'm going straight to sleep. Later tonight, I am going to sleep. Oh, and keep in mind, we got a Street Beefs video for this week. We've got another slap fight video as well. Chiseled Adonis Awards this upcoming weekend. That's all on the docket, so stay tuned for that. And the classic commentaries. Once the Chiseled Adonis Awards is done, Super Bowls are returning, classic commentaries are returning, and now that all my ducks are in a row, I don't have to sit over here and make promises that I can't fucking, deliver on. So stay tuned for that. Kid Dynamite, Pafavon said, one interesting thing you found out about the XFL is that they have college players and draft prospects playing as well. Really? Oh, what a catch! Oh, my God. What a catch. Golly. Oh, if y'all didn't see that catch right now, I need you to go to ESPN2 right now. Take a look at the replay. That brother whispered in his ear, hold my nuggets. Suck my dick. God damn. Woo, he mossed the soul out that boy. Golly. You kidding me? Shit. Pack that boy up, man. They smoking on the number 8 pack right now. That boy got mossed. They took that man's soul. You kidding me? Shit. I'd be embarrassed to come outside. I'd be embarrassed to come outside. They took that man's soul. Golly. Can't moss me like that. I'd have had to see you outside. I would have had to see you. God damn. He said he's going to let it stand. It is a catch. It is a catch. Dan Blandino confirmed it is a catch. Took that man's soul. God damn. Look at the replay. Look at the replay. They about to show the replay. Look at the replay. Took that man's soul. God damn. He got mossed from the east to the west. Back to the east. Back to the west. Man's got mossed. Took that boy's soul. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Oh, they got their man. Can he score? He's down at the 4. Boss. He don't score, but he's down at the 4. All right. We got ourselves a cigar, drank a little wine, enjoy the game. The parents are at a concert, so I could mess around and air this son bitch out by the end of the night. What a catch, huh? What a goddamn catch. Let me go open a window before I freaking light the house on fire. Unchiseled gonna be, what happened? The house is not here. Do they have a predator on the helmet? Well, I don't know about all that. Hey, that boy who just got mossed, all we gotta ask him is,
what's wrong? Where's your strength? Where is your pride? What's wrong? Where's your strength? Where is your pride? What's wrong? Where's your strength? Where is your pride? What's wrong? Where's your strength? Where is your pride? What's wrong? Where's your strength?
Borgie is back. That man is back. He had a fucked up knee, but homie is back. They didn't give him the football, but he does. Oh, my God. What a game number 13 is having. Is that Kirkland? What a game Kirkland is having, bruh. 3-yard touchdown reception on the shovel pass. That boy mossed somebody, took their soul, and here they are on the shovel pass, finds the end zone. The Brahmas haven't done shit since their opening drive. Golly. What a good drive from the Roughnecks. The Violent Fellatios extend their lead. And now, 14-7 is the score. 2-point conversion is intercepted. So that's no good, but it's a 7-point lead right now for the Roughnecks. Seven-point lead for the Roughnecks. Violent Fellatios have the lead, so it's only right that we go ahead and we fix this doggone score, because right now they don't have 14. But when you score 6 points and you had 8, how many points does that get you, ladies and gentlemen? When you scored 8, but when I should say you scored 6 and you have to add 6 to 8, what does that get you? We gotta get the numbers up in here. That gets you what when you lead by 7? A big ass 14. God damn it. My 4 is bigger than my 1. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me make this 1 a little bit bigger. A big ass 14. Somebody said 27. You get a big ass 14. Big 14 for the Houston Violent Fellatios. So for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. I'm going into 4. My nose was into 4, but nevertheless, The Roughnecks lead 14-7. Let me get this 14 up in here so that the people know what the score is. Here in the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen, Roughnecks lead over the Brahmas. The Brahmas haven't done shit since the opening drive. And Hines Ward had better get his squad together. 14-7 in favor of the Roughnecks. And the Violent Fellatios are doing dirt right now over the San Antonio Brahmas. Them boys out there getting cooked. Them boys out there getting cooked. I'm going to relight this doggone cigar. There we go. Big ass 14. Big ass 14. Yeah, they shit. Now that you bring that up, shit, you got to get them what they need. When you score 14 points, what do you need?
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Who was on crack?
Crack. Get them their 14 grams. 14 grams of what?
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
14 grams of
Who was on crack?
crack. 14 grams of crack. 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 Get him his crack. Danny said crack is whack. You're not wrong about that. Crack is whack. Make sure it's not back in your neighbor's ball sack.
But I didn't see any crack in my neighbor's ball sack.
Why did you see your neighbor's ball sack? That's a quick question. It's a trick question, Stupid. Oh, Hunter Ellis said somebody's mama was on crack rock. Oh, heavens. Oh, heavens. Hawaiian said, hey, bro, can I send you a vanilla macadamian nut cigar? Oh, wait a minute. What is that? I mean, hey, you could, I have a, you can send it to my office. Go to Instagram, the Instagram Chiseled Adonis. The address is in my bio, so if you'd like to send one, feel free. Ricks said, was that you, Patrick Holmes, the Patrick Mahomes impression?
What do you mean? You're looking for a Patrick Mahomes? My name's Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes right now, trying to go find some way to get the football down the field. But it turns out that my brother was somewhere inside of a club tugging down, an owner for no apparent reason. He tried to showcase to the entire world that he's not gay, so he decided he's going to perform some sort of sexual assault. Hopefully right now this will take Jackson Mahomes out of the public eye, and I won't have to, answer questions not only for my wife, but also for my brother as well.
So whatever the case is, it's not looking good right now for Jackson Mahomes because Mans was out here kissing on motherfuckers. Antonio said, hey, you drinking on that Taylor Port? Oh, no. I'm drinking on some Bonita. I'm not drinking no Taylor Port. I've retired from Taylor Port. Taylor Port, that doggone thought juice, man. So there is that. You see, shit. 2nd and 20 right now. Brahmas got to do something, bro. They haven't done shit since that opening drive. They got to do something. They got to find somebody down the field. They got to do something. And there's more laundry on the field. This might be coming back for illegal hands to the face. The passing status says Taylor Port comes through in the clutch. I mean, depends on the situation. Danny said no cigar for the unchiseled. Oh, no, he is not smoking any cigars. He's not in the crib yet, so there's that. Rick said, out here looking like a humidifier. Boomasuna said, great. Now, Henry on stalker mode with the address. Oh, no, not at all. Tell him to pull up. Tell him to pull up. J Nation said, yo, Chisel, I know you was always claiming you broke, but if you were actually rich, would you still live in NY? If not, where? Well, I mean, New York's taxes situation is incredibly high, but I've always said, wherever it's expensive to live, if you then eliminate whether it's rent or mortgage, meaning that it's fully paid off or you just so happen to inherit a crib. What happened to his hands? Mac with the drop. Return of the Mac. Clearly didn't happen because Mac got no hands. But would I live in New York? I mean, everybody who I've ever directly been associated with lives in New York. So I can't necessarily say that I would want to leave. However, if there was somewhere, I don't necessarily desire to be anywhere else outside of New York, but I would love to have a house, a lawn, things of that nature, backyard. And New York, at least in New York City, you can't really, for the most part, for the right price, kind of get that out here. So I don't have a destination per se. So I can't say where I would want to go because I haven't necessarily come up with that option yet. I don't know where I would want to die per se. That hasn't come to my mind yet. So ask me in about 5 years. Ask me in about 5 years. Let me move my hat so my hat don't smell like cigar. Jersey's all right. But P.S. 2G said wine and cigar is the perfect mix indeed. 3rd and 30. Good Lord. Yeah, they just got to play the dump-off game, and you ain't going nowhere. Return of the Mac for no first down. Is Westchester County an option? I haven't even, I can't even tell you what's in Westchester. A steak tonight would have been nice. Would I live in New Jersey and commute to NYC? I've been, frequenting New Jersey. Primary quarterly appointments happen to be out there. But I don't know. It depends because there's a great market for houses in Jersey. So who knows? Maybe. But it would have to be like something of an investment property because I can't envision, going somewhere right now and finding the crib that I'm going to, resign at and stay at. Oh, wow. They got destroying on the sideline over here. Fam, I got to get my clout up, bro. This man worked with the XFL. He out here with the NFL. I got to step up my shit, man. I remember I talked about it before on stream, like, fam, when you got supporters will ride for you one way or another, bro. They in this comment section every damn video. Hey, man, the NFL needs to sign you. I'm happy for the man's success. Oh, absolutely stay away from the Bronx. Do I think Derek Carr will replace that motherfucker, Zach Wilson? To be honest with you, yes. I do think Derek Carr's best bet is go to actually, I shouldn't say the best bet. Derek Carr will probably end up in New York, but if Tampa is a possibility for him, I would go there because you do have receivers. New York is very young, and they indeed have some pieces that you can, Garrett Wilson being there. You still have Elijah Moore that's over there. You definitely have some pieces that are over there. But with Tampa, at least their defense, the Jets got it. Their defense is upcoming as well. You know what? Fuck that. I take that back. I think New York is probably the best spot to go to. Yeah, I'll take that back. I think New York's the best spot to go to because you got a very, 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 very young squad, but incredibly talented. So I'll take that back. I think New York. Yeah, I think New York is the best way to go. Unless, of course, they're able to get Aaron Rodgers. So yeah, I'll take that back. Yeah, I don't know about Kyle Trask. I don't know about Kyle Trask out there in Tampa. I have no clue. Passing status said go for that USFL clout. Oh my, this Borgie dude just incapable of taking him down. Good Lord. Braylon Patuan said, do I go to Times Square often? Oh, I've been in Times Square so many goddamn times, it's ridiculous. I've been in Times Square so many times, it's ridiculous. Tuesday, put 5 on it. Said top 5 wrestlers: Dean Malenko, Chris Jericho, Raven, Triple H, Kurt Hennig / Kurt Angle. Really, that's your top 5. Not bad. I mean, in ring work, you can't go wrong. Although it's a mix of the fact that Kurt Hennig and Kurt Angle would be tied at 5, but you got Raven in there at 3, but you have Malenko listed 1. So I'm very curious what your metric is. But hey, you know, you're making it work. Oh boy, that little midget able to pick up a huge first down there. My heavens, what a run. What a run. And that flag came in late. Well, that's not a bad 5. Peyton Patenon said, so once again, YouTube has the answer for the lack of notification. Also, new preview of the hashtag project could be coming and dropping tonight. Also, I hear the Chiseled Adonis meme tourney is back in 2023. Yes, indeed. If you guys have not already checked out Adonis Burner on Twitter, when Adonis Burner is not casting out memes of their transgressions throughout the doggone day, check them out on Twitter. And they have the Chiseled Adonis meme tournament that is going live here for a little bit of March Madness. So if you guys want to participate in the Chiseled Adonis meme tournament, make sure to go and tune in there on Twitter. I believe that it's already too late to participate. Let the people know, Peyton, but one way or another, feel free to tune in to the bonanza, the fiasco, and the absolute tomfoolery. That is the cornucopia of memes that happen to be made of me. So feel free to go ahead and check all that out. Oh, Peyton just said I done skipped over his donation. No, I just seen it. So there is that. Now, Dwayne Pafavon said, you're still laughing about that father that was talking about his daughter in the video that I did. Yeah, people said that it was something with like Howard Stern or something of that nature. I don't know. I seen the video. I made a reaction. It took me 2.5 minutes to make that video. I saw the reaction. I posted it, and then I went to sleep after the premiere, and then I woke up the following morning. I'm like, oh, damn, this shit is doing all right. Second and 10. Oh, that's a sack right there. Hawaiian Shooter said the Hawaiian cigar smells like a cigarette but puffs like a cigar. You'll heavily taste the vanilla. Oh, boy, smells like a cigarette. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. Never planned to. Funny enough, Hawaiian. What's the call on the TV? Hawaii, 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 Hawaii. Malone said, what's my favorite WWE title? The Attitude Era big gold belt. So that is my favorite title, followed by the Wing Eagled, and then the World Heavyweight Champion, and then after the World Heavyweight Championship, the Undisputed title, and then last but not least would probably be the spinner belt at 5 if we had to go WWE title. So there's that. Who is the better singer, says Mark Jackson? Tina Marie or Sade? Sade. 5 minutes left to go here in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Roughnecks lead 14-7. It's been all Roughnecks. This whole game has been all Roughnecks. The Brahmas had a very good first drive and have done shit since. They've done virtually nothing since. Somebody called me. The patriarchal seed providing Adonis gave me a call. I'll call him back at halftime. Whoa! Oh, wow. Well, what do you know? He's out indefinitely. John Morant will be away from the Memphis Grizzlies indefinitely. Ja Wick back at it again. What's wrong with him? You got to be kidding me, man. Boy, Ja Wick is crazy, man. Oh, there's the shot to the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown. Huge touchdown right there. Burnett in the end zone for the score. And the Roughnecks continue to pour it on the Brahmas. This man took his helmet off and hit the gritty. Golly. Ja Morant. Hey, listen, let me tell you something right now. If I was John Morant's friend, I'd have to put hands on him, dog. I would have to put hands on him. If that's my friend, I got to put hands on him. Because what the fuck are you doing, bro? What the hell are you doing? John Morant, what the hell are you doing, bro? It was just 2 games, and then now apparently they say that he's stepping away indefinitely. Now, granted, indefinitely can be defined a lot of different ways, but one way or another, he is stepping away from the game because the team suspended him for 2 games, and then now you got to see what the hell's going to happen. But that dude is wilding. Oh, they're going to try the 2-point conversion, run it into the end zone, and it is good. Oh, boy, it's a big deuce. Is the score right now. 8 points put on the board for the Roughnecks, and they lead over the Brahmas by 15. And look at Hines Ward, perplexed, flabbergasted, not sure what is transpiring or befalling his ball club. Because right now, when you score twice, what do you get? Oh, shit, I didn't increase the size of the chat. What do you get when you add 8 to 15? You get a big-ass 22. Big-ass 22. Because the violent fellatios have scored 22 unanswered. They can't be slowed down. And it appears that if they score again behind Brandon Silva's 14 of 19, 183-yard, 3-touchdown performance in the first half, the Brahmas are going to start to field the appendage. They're going to start to feel the harder penis in their rectum because it's a deuce is the score right now as it's all Houston, in Houston, against San Antonio. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for this big-ass 22. They getting cooked. Hines Ward thought he could try to, siphon this here XFL opportunity to take it to the league. Oh, no, it's not happening.
It's not looking too good right now, Hines. It's not looking too good.
They are not having a good time right now. 22 is the score. 22-7 is the score right now. 15-point lead for the Roughnecks. They are cooking the San Antonio Brahmas. They are not having a good time out there. DeMarcus said this game is over. Oh, Lord in heaven, don't you get me started. Don't you get me started. Did I see the video of AB catching footballs while performing at his concert? Mans cannot lose. Really? He was catching footballs at his concert? Good for him. Brahmas better put together a drive here. This shit stop a banning. What's going on? Under 4 minutes left to go here in the half, ladies and gentlemen. Under 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Oh, pass nearly intercepted. Got to make sure I can get this cigar burning again. Get it finished before the first half. Payne said could have been catching footballs with the Buccaneers, but he wanted to be a clown. Indeed he did. Indeed he did. Remember when John Morant said he was fine in the West? Yeah, he was fine in the West until he started doing stupidness. Goddamn idiot, man. And here's the thing with Ja, right? Listen, I'm not saying that you can't be, you're not hard. I'm not saying, oh, man, you're not tough or whatever the case is. But, fam, you're a made man at this point. You're a made man at this point. What is the purpose? What credit are you trying to find? Like, he's the legitimate epitome of the guy who comes from a 2-parent household but does everything in his goddamn power to showcase, man, I'm a gangster. For what? For what? What's the purpose? What is there to gain? What is there to gain? It's ridiculous. It makes absolutely no sense. People with no guidance, bro. It doesn't make sense. It enrages me because you're a made man at this point. And your friends clearly don't have your best interest in mind. Because let one of my people had messed around and came into that kind of money with the possibility, because remember, not only is he a guy who's at the top of his game, he's incredibly charismatic at it as well. So he can use his name after he retires and live, stress-free for the rest of his life, at least financially. You'll be a guy who's never out of work because you've got a personality to you. And you out here flashing guns on live? For what? You out here threatening people? For what? And I got problems with his parents as well. And I'll tell you why I got problems with his parents. His dad is front row at every game. Ain't no way his dad can't check him. I understand he's a grown man. He's a father himself. But there's no reason why his dad can't check him. I don't believe in that whole, you grown, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You're not about to jeopardize what the fuck you don't work your whole life to get to. That's crazy to me. Moreover, his mother is dead wrong as well. Because, and I'll tell you why, his mom stays out of the public light or whatever the case may be. But that Foot Locker incident, right, where they say that John Morant showed up with a whole posse of like 10 people, threatened the damn security guards, and then had asked, when you get off of work or whatever as a form of a threat. If you're John Morant's mom, why the fuck you calling John Morant? You got issues at Foot Locker. Why you calling your famous son? What is that going to do for you? Even if your son's a hothead, why would you put him in that situation? It's not her fault for how he reacted. Why are you calling your son to come up here? I don't understand. Shit don't make sense to me, bro. Shit really don't make sense to me. That type of stuff enrages me, bro. Nelson Pafavona said, with only 9% of STEM degrees awarded to African Americans, how do we encourage them to get into science, technology, engineering, and math field? Well, for one, I think there needs to be a shift in who the community considers successful. And what I mean is, if it's constant athletes and entertainers who are always speaking for the community, you have an issue. The individuals in STEM need to get the respect that they indeed deserve. Moreover, I think it's on the responsibility of the entertainers and athletes to then push in that direction. Because don't get me wrong, it's very advertisable to push the whole athlete, entertainer, whatever the case may be, towards the community. But if the individuals being pushed don't turn and say, fam, this isn't the type of life that you want, because of the percentage, the small percentage, and things that have to go right and how difficult it is to make it when you have a better chance going the opposite route, there needs to be a shift, a paradigm shift there. So that's something that needs to mess around and happen. So there's that. Henry and I'll come back to that in a bit as we approach 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Henry Pateno says, up, Chiseled, last night was crazy. Had Sarah J all over the TVs, heater all the way up to 100, back sweaty. Oh, is that interception? Oh, my heavens. They had another reception. Good Lord, bro. Good. Goddamn, Brahmas can't do nothing right. Whoa, wait a minute. You had your back is sweaty. You stroking through the Charlie horses. Chiseled poster is melted. John Morant in the trunk, and it's about to, about to beat that shit in. What you mean? Sir, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. You got a man who's toting inside the trunk? Sir, wait. Police!
We are the police. We are the police. The police of Haiti. The police of Haiti.
Take his ass to jail! You go to jail, you son of a bitch!
All right, hold on, man.
You go to jail!
Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
What is going on? What is going on? Henry needs to be apprehended expeditiously. Joshua Pateno said, yo, Chiseled. What's going on, Mr. Chiseled? Adonis, my brother, just dropping by to say I'm totally geeking out what you're doing. You're doing a live commentary on your hometown, San Antonio Brahma Bulls. Yes, indeed. Stay tuned for the commentary video. Most likely, I'll probably have it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing it tomorrow. I can't envision a circumstance where I wouldn't have the video done tomorrow. So, yeah, most likely tomorrow we'll have XFL commentary. I usually end up doing it later in the week, but it is what it is. Has Ballage run the ball yet? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. But yeah, but Nelson, like I was saying, regarding the STEM degrees, it needs to be a push because it's one thing in school. I think it also they advertise it as sexy because fast money isn't always good money, right? And often with fast money, there needs to be an understanding that fast money ain't gonna last for long. I've said since day one, even here on YouTube, I'm good at what I do. I'm not a fool, right? It didn't take 8 years to get to this particular point for no doggone, well, 7 years to get to this particular point for no doggone reason, right? I got 640 some thousand. In fact, one of my videos ended up going, I think it was a slap fight video, ended up really getting me back in the algorithm because I got like 5,000 subscribers in like the last 2 days. I'm at 46, like this is ridiculous. Well, let me see, with the past couple of days, like I had a stalemate during the regular season and the postseason where things weren't looking too good for me. I fell out of the graces of the algorithm or whatever. But these past couple of days, like the last 7 days, I'm up 6,000, right? I'm up 6,000 subscribers, right? But there's a shift, right? Because the increase really happened. What the increase really happened? What day is this? March 2nd? Really? And what's today? March 4th? Today's March 5th. So it really started on the 2nd because I'm back in the good graces of the algorithm, right? But being on YouTube and growing a YouTube channel, whatever the case may be, you've got to be very good at what it is that you do. Like and it's incredibly tough. Yeah, I've seen the adversities that I've gone through, the countless blocking or whatever. Remember, I had a full year where I had a total of 5 strikes on the channel, 3 copyright, 2 community guidelines. If I received 1, and remember, I still have a warning on the channel that's been here now, legitimately, next week will be the 3-year anniversary. I have 2 warnings on the channel, so anytime, there's no slack that's ever made for me. I recognize from day one, my channel can be taken like this at any particular point. Like that. So because that's the case, I'm making sure that I build my name, build relationships, be in good graces with individuals, try to build connections. That's what all these next 3 years is fixing to be. So when ultimately the internet corrects itself or whatever the case may be, and they end up incentivizing people on social media, despite the fact that, I'm broke, baby, I ain't got no money, I'll be prepared for situations like that. So ultimately, I think if they really want to encourage people to get into STEM, especially in the black community, you got to make it sexy. You got to showcase, hey, you guys are making 100 to at maximum, you can make 500, $500,000, when you ultimately get to the highest particular stage. But then you have to look at in contrast to other sort of careers or whatever. Now, granted, other careers, or I should say jobs, or whatever the case may be, those are all, ordinary and necessary in order to navigate, through life. However, if you take a look at these different sort of careers and what it takes to get there and what the payout is, it's so much better than the alternative of trying to take all this chance and you have like a 1 percentile opportunity to get somewhere. So it's also on, the people in the STEM fields to make it sexy because ultimately people want to, find something that you can gravitate towards that's somewhat infectious. So I think they need somebody in STEM who's, very charismatic to get people to want to buy into that as well. So that plays a role. Why so Syria said, well, how's my relationship with Nancy? There is no relationship. I haven't heard from Nancy in years, but who knows? The passing status for 5, static for 5 said Barricade and Starscream need to help Henry. Need to hit Henry with a 3D straight to the shadow realm. You're not wrong about that. You are not wrong about that. Chris said, your videos are a perfect mix of fun and edgy. I appreciate you. And what's funny about it was, I ran into Scott Bernhard this past weekend, and he said what made him a big supporter of my channel was the nostalgia, factor. Because I like to bring in, for those who are like 90s babies, 80s babies, whatever the case may be, I like to bring in that bit of nostalgia from our childhoods, whether it's perfect, or toasty, or whatever the case, may be. I like to add in that nostalgia factor when I'm doing commentary. So you could always look back like, oh man, I grew up looking at this stuff or watching this stuff, Shadow Realm, things of that nature. And I'm not a fool. I don't get a big head, on myself. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said before, I'm pretty good at what I do, but I don't get a big head about it. I recognize if I disappeared off the internet after about a year, or hell, maybe even 6 months, people be like, damn, I like these videos, but you on to the next. I recognize what the game is. I don't sit over here and get an ego about it. Edgar said, "How's it going, Chiseled? Is the game is the game better than the last 2 weeks? Is this game better than the last 2 weeks? I think this may be one of the better games, but we did see a bit better games, at least fourth quarter heroics. Oh, good Lord. Field goal is way wide to the right. It's no good. Who the hell was he aiming for? Good Lord. God damn. Kick was sailing so far to the right, it was trying to ban drag performances. And they should ban it by children. But Peyton said you'd still be upset 15 years. Hey, Peyton, you an OG. You an OG. So I know there might be some that'll get you, because I believe there's a small percentage of the subscriber base. Remember, I don't use the word fan. I don't like the word fan. But fan make it seem as if, I'm somewhat on a higher. I don't believe in the word fan. I look at it supporter, man. We all the doggone same. And we got to link up this year, brother. Because at this point, like, come on, son. You damn near one of the 10? First 10? No, I don't know which number subscriber you may have been, but fam, we got to link up somewhere. Obviously, not the Bronx, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, I know there'll be a percentage like, oh man, I really enjoyed Chiseled video. So there is that. My thoughts on XFL Week 3. I got to watch the other games. I haven't watched any of the other games. I just seen the game winner to Josh Gordon, and obviously I'm watching this game right now. So I'll have to provide my thoughts in the commentary tomorrow. Oh, they got a first down. Come on. Oh, good Lord. That dude is holding on to that doggone shirt. You should have tucked that sumbitch in, man. You should have tucked that sumbitch in. And they got laundry on the field. Vegas, I do have to go back to Vegas. Oh, fun fact, I will be in Atlanta in 2 weeks. However, the schedule is incredibly tight, so I won't be able to link up with anybody. So since that's the case, but I will be out there. So I plan on perhaps one of the nights going to the fellowship, but I will be there in 2 weeks. I believe it's going to be like Thursday to really Saturday because I'm leaving that Sunday morning in the early, portions of the morning. So there's not going to be any time to link up with anybody. And because I'm there for a conference, I would highly doubt that I'll probably have time. So we shall see. But I'll be out there, but I don't have enough time to link up with anybody. So usually I'd keep that, news to myself, but figured why not, So there's that. Matthew said, why Chiefs fans Nazi sympathizer? Whoa, wait a minute. Chiefs fans are not Nazi sympathizers. Where are you getting this from? You ran into a few Chiefs, and by a few, I'm literally talking like 3 of the hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of Chiefs fans, Nazi sympathizers. That's a hell of an accusation. You got to clarify. You got to back up that kind of statement. Where do you get that from? No big ass 25. No big ass 25. John D in the building. What's going on? You said your mom got a signed a signed Dion FSU helmet. Oh, that's great. Oh, what a catch on the sideline. That's a catch. Give him the catch. Come on, ref. Oh, they said it's incomplete. I want to see the replay. That's a hell of a catch. But you said got you the helmet in Florida for spring break. Finna take some photos, eat food, and relax. And you missed a few lives. Hey, man. I appreciate you. I'm sure you're going to really enjoy yourself. Wait, I think that's a catch. You need 1 foot in. Oh, no. Damn. His right foot was in bounds, but the left foot touched out of bounds first. Oh, that is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That would have been a reception because keep in mind, in the XFL, you only need 1 foot down. That sucks. Damn. He got the right foot down, but the left foot touched first. That's pain. That is pain. Jarvis said, what do I think about A-Rod trades to the Panther rumors? I didn't know about that. This is the first that I'm hearing about it. Now, Rodgers going to the Panthers, I don't think it's a good mix. I don't think it's a good fit. And truly, I think if Rodgers is going to get traded, I don't know if he has a clause in his contract or whatever the case may be, but if I'm him, I would only go to a contender. You can't go somewhere where motherfuckers is rebuilding, or you got to go somewhere where they at least got pieces, right? Panthers closed the season strong, but let's keep it a buck here. Nobody's seen something like that happening. If you had to choose between the Jets and the Panthers, I would rather go to the Jets. So I don't know. Whoa, Demetrius said it should be Denver. What do you mean by Denver? Like going to the Broncos? They got Russell Wilson. I don't see that happening. And I believe that the Denver Broncos are going to have a great season this upcoming year. I think they're going to have a great season this upcoming year. So there is that. Jarvis said, I'm the GOAT. Oh, no, I'm no GOAT. I am no GOAT. Lauren said that's uneducated feet. You ain't wrong about that. Matthew said, imagine if Patrick Mahomes started acting like Antonio Brown. Well, if he started acting like Antonio Brown, that'd be a shame. But Matthew said you just hate Chiefs fans. Well, but fam, I understand you hate Chiefs fans. That's fair. That could be a fair now. I mean, hey, you could dislike fans, but you can't call them Nazi sympathizers because you dislike them. That's a crazy accusation there. That's a crazy accusation there. End of the first half, 22-7 is the score. Brahmas have been outscored 22-0 since that opening drive. D. Storing has an interview with Darius Slay. Stack said, do I think Ramsey is coming to the Lions, and would that make them a playoff contender? I think they're going to be a playoff contender regardless. You get somebody like Jalen Ramsey, that only elevates your defense. Now, don't get me wrong. Ramsey had a down year by his standards, right? Did not play his best. The last 5 weeks, including the playoffs, of their Super Bowl season with the Rams, and then all of 2022, Ramsey has not played to his standard. However, do I believe that means Ramsey's washed? Nah. I think homie just got a big head. And I think this year humbled him. I believe that he will be first-team All-Pro next year. Believe me. I believe Ramsey will be back first-team All-Pro next year. But if they do indeed trade him, because I think I think Aaron Donald is going to retire. Then again, I don't think he wants to go out like this. So he probably won't. But if he does come back, this will be his last season. Either Aaron Donald retires or this year will be his last season. But one way or another, the Rams are now in rebuild mode. Because that's the way that it appears. They spent all that money to win a Super Bowl. They did. And they're going to have to live with that. So there is that. Alexander said an AEW link. You need a link for AEW? All right, let's see. If you needed a link for AEW. Let's see here. Do I have a link for AEW? Well, you could always go to Watch Wrestling AI. Oh, it's Revolution today. Okay, well, here's a link for AEW. Let me drop that in the chat room. I don't even really watch their pay-per-view. I know Moxley is bleeding. Whatever match Moxley's in, I know that man's bleeding. There's a link for AEW. Arthur, a.k.a. Mr. Steal Your Nuts. Well, wait a minute. Put 10 on it. Said, what do y'all rank? Wait. What y'all rank against meat beaters? Been beaten since October 7th, 1996, 27 years ago. 9,645 days ago, 28,935 kids spilled on the floor, stroking for 3 decades, can't stop, won't stop. Got this gun oil near me. Sir. Why? Why do we need to know this? I need to, fam. Sir, I need you to be disciplined, sir. I need you to be disciplined. Do you understand what I mean, bruh? I need you to taste double blades. I need you to be dealt with, sir. I need you to be dealt with because you got to get caught with the matter of fact, it got to be 3 swords. 3-sword attack on you, brother. It got to be a 3-sword attack on you. Let me get my got a 3-sword attack on you, sir. The blade of Cockney High. And then, sir. I need you dealt with. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I need you dealt with. What are you talking about? You're going to get caught with the Sendoro Onigiri. You're going to get dealt with. Huh? Do you want to die? Who wants to die? Who wants to die? Purgatory. Gas in the sky. Somebody gonna die. Huh? What's so wrong with you? You want to get dealt with? Who wants to get dealt with? Huh? You will get ripped. Now. Make sure I don't stab myself. But seriously, though, mans needs to be dealt with. Homie needs to be dealt with. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Put my swords away before I stab myself. What's the matter with him? Go to Wall Maria real quick. Get that man impaled. You shall be dealt with. What's his deal, man? Somebody get that brother some help. Call the authorities. Jordan put 5 on it. Say, hey, Chiseled, just had a breakup a couple of days ago. My videos are helping a lot. Hey, man, I'm glad that they've been able to help you. Now, let me tell you something right now. Breakups happen, but trouble don't last always. Sadness isn't a long-term thing. So here's what you can do. Hopefully, you haven't been in a situation where you forgot the things that you really enjoyed. Now, if there's anything that I know about breakups, whenever that type of stuff kinds of happens, whenever you have isolated things that you really enjoy, you miss the feeling of enjoying that with somebody else. Here's the thing. The things that you truly do enjoy that you enjoyed before you got into the relationship, you try to go back to doing that. You find the things that bring you joy, you focus on that, and then you project that happiness that you feel from what it is that you're doing into everything else that you do in life. Keep in mind, whenever you feel sad, right? If something pisses you off in the morning, you find a way to have that project into everything else that you do. It's a natural reaction. You can do the same thing with happiness as well. So you find something early in the morning, whatever it may be, that brings you happiness. You do that, and you project that happiness throughout the entire day. Even if you got to put yourself under a genjutsu, do what you have to do. It's a mental trick. It's a mental trick. That's all that it takes, and I promise you, you'll be able to move forward. That's the advice that I can give you. Jarvis Patuan said, I enjoy your unchiseled videos. It's inspiring. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Edgar said, what's my opinion on the XFL QB that gave the opposing team their playbook? Mans needs to be exiled. Indeed, he did get released, and they took him off of the website. But somebody needs to give his noggin a flogging, because if we go in a war every single week and we preparing to do battle and your ass out here giving playbooks to the opposing team, nah, you got to see me, dog. You got to see me. Matthew said, is John Jones the greatest combat athlete ever? I think he is. He's better than Ali because Ali only fought plumbers. You really typed that. You need to be dealt with too. Matthew needs discipline. And somebody go to Matthew's house and educate him on Ali, please. Because something's wrong with this brother. How you gonna type that? How you gonna, man? Come on, man. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Come on, man. What's going on out here? What is going on out here? J Nation said, I did something like that with projecting happiness, and when I moved on and on my purpose, my ex and other girls saw that, and that's why they tried to get back with me, in my life. Hey, man, hey, listen, I've only got one ex. Shorty hit me up 2 years ago. I'll never forget this. I was at a wedding, and 2 years ago, Shorty hit me up in my DMs. I'm like, okay, hello there, how's it going? Said, oh, man, my little brothers, they need a mentor or whatever. I thought you'd be the perfect, person that would come to mind. I made my biggest mistake, not believing in you years ago, and my biggest problem was ever, letting you leave or whatever. I'm like, fam, I'm looking at it like, aha. But I didn't get no big feeling about it because I've always left everything, relatively cordial. It's like, all right, you break up, you do what you got to do. I break up like a boss. I guess this could become a story time, but Peyton already on it. He said story time, story time, story time. This could be a story time, but whatever the case may be, we probably get into it. But yeah, I always leave things relatively cordial, and back then they didn't want you. Now you're hot, they all on you. Let's just say that much. So it is what it is. What are my thoughts on Drake? I have no thoughts on Drake. I don't really listen to a lot of music like that, but hey, good for him. Good for him. Some guy said, "Where's the link to the game?" You unfortunately cannot see it on your mobile. Is it halftime? It is halftime right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is halftime. Let me put halftime on. Let me put halftime on the store on the screen. Let me put halftime on the screen. Where's my halftime? Oh, I don't have halftime anymore. So let me just type it out then. I'll just put type. Let me type out halftime so everybody knows halftime. It is halftime. Halftime right now. It is halftime right now. 22-7 is the score, ladies and gentlemen. It is halftime right now. Ooh, god damn. Oh, wait, that was a heavy burp. Ooh, I got heartburn. Wait a minute. Ooh, that felt that felt uncomfortable. Golly. What is going on? Get an actual burp out. God damn. Ooh, I'm finna die. Now, I shouldn't say that. Mess around and happen. Chris, get an Android 21 and have him turn into a cupcake. Well, what you mean by that? You turning people into cupcakes? What you transmogrifying people into cupcakes? This man is super boo up this motherfucker. Or I should say, he's fat boo up this motherfucker. What's going on here? Boom, as soon as they got bad gas. I think I tried the burp and the burp ain't happening. And all of a sudden, that son bitch was sitting right here. That felt uncomfortable. Ikeem, put 10 on it. Say, gotta show respect by giving donations and gifts. You're the realest. As a gent from the Bronx, Jadakiss once said, "You're cut from a cloth that doesn't exist. The game needs you, bruv." Hey, I appreciate you. That's high praise. Truly does mean a lot. I appreciate you. Means a lot. I like to think, I'm somewhat old school of, the particular family man who looks out for their people and has plan, set up for the future so you're not bombarded. If there's one particular, doctrine that I like to live by is take care of your loose ends so, down the line, that doesn't happen to affect you. Like, for example, right? Take care of what you have to take care of today. So we all have things in life that mess around and happen, right? At different sort of times. Let's just say it's March right now. If you have a minuscule problem that you think, you know what, I'll put that off, right? But then all of a sudden, we reach July, and that minuscule problem has now become a big problem, that's your fault because you should have took care of it, right? If it was a big problem, you would have took care of it. But you allowed the minuscule problems to happen. Well, the way I try to live my life, eliminate all minuscule problems so that no big problems can mess around and develop. Then you have to have it. It's like chess. You got to make sure you 7 steps ahead. All of my favorite characters in anime, movies, whatever the case may be, they're all incredibly calculated and strategist. Whether it's Light, L, Shikamaru, Vegeta, Detective Lunge, whatever the case may be, all these motherfuckers, Lush, all these motherfuckers, smart dudes, think ahead, calculated motherfuckers. So you got to make sure that you take care of what you have to take care of today. Make life easy for for who you're going to be in 5 years, right? So that's how I always try to look at things. With the unchiseled Adonis, that's one of the things that I preach towards him because I want to make sure. Well, I think Jadakiss was from was it Yonkers, Harlem? I forget. Whatever the case may be. I don't know. But what I'm doing with Unchiseled is not for what he is right now with 32. It's for what you're going to look like at age 37. Fuck what the hell's going on right now. You got to set the standard for what your future self is going to look like in 5 years, because you're going to look back and be like, what the hell did I do? Currently, right now, I'm sitting here at 28. I'm proud of what the fuck I was doing at 23 because I put my motherfucking head back down and grinded and got to where the fuck I am right now. But if you just coast, oh, well, you know, you never know. Tomorrow's not promised, which is correct. Don't take anything for granted, but you have to make sure you're planting seeds for what the future is going to look like. And when I say planting seeds, I ain't talking about planting seeds inside people's fallopian tubes. So, one way or another, make sure that you're smart in how you're moving forward. You know, make sure that you're smart in how you're moving forward. Rick said, oh, so you don't owe money to people. Correct. And here's the thing. If you owe anybody money, here's the smartest thing that you do. If you owe anybody money, you keep them updated at all times on what's going on financially with you. You get a little bit of money. It don't matter how much you owe somebody. If you owe somebody money, you better make sure you in communication with that motherfucker. You better keep them updated. Yo, hey, this is where I'm at right now. You give them status reports of when you're going to pay them back. I promise you, you'll never have problems if you owe somebody money and you keep them updated on what's the situation with their money. You'll never have fucking problems. If you go ghost, you owe somebody $30, $50. Well, if you're an adult, $30 ain't something that, you know, to scoff at. I ain't going to sit over here and trip over somebody owing me money. But granted, everybody deals with situations different. You owe somebody $100, $1,000, $500, $10,000, whatever the number is. You keep motherfuckers updated on what's going on with the money that you owe somebody. I promise you won't have issues. Because they in the loop. If you go ghost, you go silent, you don't even acknowledge it, somebody gonna be at your door. There's gonna be a motherfucker named Furio at your door in 6 months. Hey, how is it going, brother? I haven't seen you in some time. You have any prosciutto inside of the inside of the fridge? I'm not a pissing about it. You gonna have some motherfucking slick back dude named Furio at your front door having a bad time. It's no longer halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We are now into the third quarter. So if you ever owe somebody money, you keep them motherfuckers updated at all times. Student loans, that's something different. Don't pay them motherfuckers. Fuck them. I've said time and time again, I'm an adult about every decision I've ever made. Whether I was a kid, whether I was an adult, whatever the case may be. But student loans, fuck them. They never going to get that money from me. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. That is the only one that I'll sit there and be like, nope, I am not paying it. You could cuff me up before going to the goddamn, going to the paying back student loan. It's not happening. But there is that. There is that. Now, J Nation said, well, people be always saying that I'm old. Yeah, it's crazy. People always talk about motherfuckers being old. I don't know where that came from. Like on Twitter, somebody said I was damn near 40. I said, excuse me? And they were responding to the Adonis burner. They said, yo, you damn near 40. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Hold on, that's directed at me because I'm the one who's in the memes. I'm damn near 40. I was about to respond to it, but then I went to the bathroom to go take a deuce. So I completely forgot about it. But there is that. Yeah, the government is a little bit different, right? The government, student loans, I think you can kind of, you know, work your way around that. But the IRS, you don't want no problem with the IRS. You can wiggle your way around it. There's a lot of different loopholes. Like if legitimately the tax code, Carter Cofield likes to say this a lot, where it's like we were always taught pay and look away. But with the IRS, you open up an LLC, you try a small business, whatever the case may be, you can start writing stuff off. Don't abuse it to where you mess around and get audited. But if you're smart, you use the tax code to your advantage, you take advantage of a bunch of tax breaks and you don't pay taxes. The one thing that from when I was a kid, whenever I would hear, man, this person don't pay taxes, that person don't pay taxes, they don't do this, I never thought to myself, man, why they not paying taxes? I thought to myself, how the fuck can I, when I'm older, avoid paying taxes? Study what the fuck they do, make the same moves that they make, and then at that point, now you're living all right. What's the easiest way to make more money? Pay less taxes. That's the move. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Learn the game so you can become a player. Too many people get caught up in the oh, you got to catch that. 3rd and 14, incomplete. Roughnecks fail to put points on the board on their opening drive. But you got to learn leverage. Yes, that's a big word right there, Ikeem. Leverage is the biggest word in business. As an adult, leverage is everything. Learn how to play the game, make the game, work for you, and then down the line, you'll be living all right. Don't get me wrong, system be flawed, whatever the case may be, but you can't book the system by yourself. You cannot buck the system by yourself. You need to enlist the whole group, but then you got to look at the long game. Are you willing to risk it all and sacrifice it all to try to go ahead and change the system? How do you mess around and change the system? You got to either be a person of influence or you got to have the kind of money behind you to where you can take the hit when ultimately the matrix comes for you. So when that's the case, you got to make sure that you got your stuff in order. There's never been nobody who fucking broke who made changes. Come on now. You got to know the game. You got to know the game. That's a conversation for a different time. Matthew said, do I think safeties in the NFL be worth more than 2 points? What do you mean? Do I think safeties in the NFL should be worth more than 2 points? No. I think 2 points is perfectly fine. I think 2 points is perfectly fine. There was a time in which I thought safeties should have been worth 5 points, but I think that's too much. Because of the rarity of getting a safety, that's the only reason why I thought it should be worth a bit more. I thought it should be worth more than a field goal, but I have no issue with 2 points. Because look at it like this. It makes sense because of the extra point, if blocked and returned, would be 2 points, and it's scored on the opposite end zone. So because that's the case, I said, you know what? I have no issue with 2 points. So there's that. Damn Rudy Patuan said, fuck, marry, kill Sarah J, Kazumi, Squirts, and Rhea Ripley. Okay, so of the three, I would marry Rhea Ripley because Sarah J, to my knowledge, you guys said she's the butterface girl, right? So she's a porn star. Kazumi Squirts. That sounds so familiar. Kazumi Squirts is... Oh, that's that harlot that I did the video on. Yeah, that gangbang girl. Yeah, it's clipped for her, bro. Boy. Well, if I'm marrying Rhea Ripley, so who would I have to sleep with between her and the Sarah J? Let me see here. Sarah J was the butterface person, right? Sarah, oh, Jesus Christ. Ooh, Barack Obama follows her. Interesting. Golly. Yeah, fucking A, man. They're both whores. Who do I sleep with? Sarah J. You know, I gotta go Sarah J. I can't. And she's what, 40? 40? Good Lord, she's old. Yeah, boy. Fucking A, man. You got an older lady, or you got the young buck who's been ran through like a motherfucker. You know what? I think I'd go Sarah J because I could at least be discreet about it. I feel like with Kazumi, you might mess around and end up on the video. She got like the OnlyFans, all this other stuff. Peyton said, I know exactly who Kazumi Squirts is. Stop playing. Fam, I kid you not. I make my videos, I move on with life. I said this before. Hey, fam, with porn, I'm done with it. I don't see the upside of it anymore. It's clipped. Like on Twitter, don't get me wrong. Oh boy, pass was tipped, nearly intercepted. Don't get me wrong. I put up my little, video reactions or whatever the case may be, but that ship has sailed. Anytime the horn has overcame the body, I'm like, oh, I'm ready to go. I got quarterly appointments, man. The pornography remix, Britney Spears. But I've done away with it, so I don't know who these people are. I kid you not. Who do I think is the best XFL player right now? I have no clue, but probably somebody who's on the undefeated squad. Third and 10 here for the Brahmas. Oh my God, no protection at all. What is happening? Yo, Wade Phillips' squad has an answer for everything that Hines Ward's guys are doing, bro. That is crazy. Good Lord. Rick said safeties are worth from 1 to 3 points, although the 1 point safety has never been executed in the NFL. Golly, nobody is blocking for the Brahmas, bro. Outside of that first drive, they've done nothing, bro. MP1 said, how is Wade Phillips not a DC? Crazy, ain't it? He should be in the NFL, and I think he's going to make a return. If the Roughnecks mess around and go the full distance, I promise you, he will be back in the NFL. J Nation said, you saw Chiseled walk into a hotel room near the Bronx with Kazumi and Tiana Trump. You did? Shit. Let me know what day that was. Man said he spotted me in the Bronx. Couldn't have been me. Matthew said, how many games should be played in the NFL regular season? 16. I don't like this 17th game. I like 16. With it being an odd record, just seems bizarre to me. And this 17th game is for what? You add this extra game so you can shorten the preseason, which is actually essential for different teams. and or shit, really for all teams, and you add an extra team to the playoffs where not a single 7th seed has ever won a playoff game. So what's really the purpose? I don't like it. I think there should be 16. Damn Rudy Patuan said, "Fuck, marry, kill Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Sasha Banks." Oh, well, first and foremost, marrying Bianca Belair. She is the wife of all wife. And then I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sleeping with Jade Cargill, and then I gotta kill Sasha Banks. I ain't gonna lie to you, though. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill. Oh, I'm not even big into like muscle chicks or whatever. But fitness ladies have always been big for me. But yeah, I gotta go Bianca, Jade Cargill, and then Seahorse Sasha Banks. She would have to be the odd person out. Nothing against Sasha, adore Sasha, but yeah, she got to be out. Hey, my last video. Oh, actually, I should say the video that I did on that interview reaction. I was wearing the Mercedes Money shirt, so there is that. But yeah, that's how I would answer that. Yes, Wade Phillips is still alive, Zero Fox. Wade Phillips is still alive. Peyton said, "Before you kill Sasha Banks, let me get the twin real quick." Hey, Peyton, you got to relax. You got to relax. What would you possibly be doing with Sasha Banks? Like, Shorty just going to show up, and what you going to do? God, excuse me. My bad, dog. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. No, but seriously, though. Like, what could they possibly be doing to where you would be so particularly, whoa, what that brother doing? Hey, what is that brother doing? What stretch is this? He's teabagging her. What stretch is this? He got her ass on the back of her head. He got his ass on the back of her head in those tight-ass pants. What exercise is this? I need to know. Oh, heavens. Why she bent over like that? I mean, I would. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. I'd have pulled up on her and fucking...
Man. God damn. It's enough to get me hot. When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat.
It's time!
Bring them to me. I'm gonna give them the almighty stroke. Girls, what you're trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do.
For my outburst.
I apologize for my outburst. I'm sorry about that. I don't know where that came from. We supposed to be watching the game. I don't know where that came from. Things started wilding out here. Hazard Patuan said the interview was wild. Indeed it was. 8:51 on the clock here in the third. Here come the Roughnecks. Borgie going absolutely nowhere. Stopped for a loss of 1. Jack Smallwood said, just finished watching The Last of Us, episode 8. Hey, I've never watched an episode of it, but I heard that's a pretty good show. Hazard said, fucking Hogan. Caveman Austin said, at least after you kill Sasha, put her in the French maid Oscar so you can fuck. Whoa, wait, what do you mean after I kill her? Then put her in a French maid Oscar. Well, what do you mean by that? What kind of necrophilia are you getting into, sir? That's a crime. That's a crime. Police.
We are the police.
We are the police.
The police of Haiti.
The police of Haiti.
Take his ass to jail! Go to jail, you son of a bitch!
All right, hold on there.
You go to jail!
Police. What is going on here? We got ourselves an interception here for the Brahmas. They get the football back, and now it's time to make a play. Gonna take off running, picks up the, well, doesn't pick up the first down. Mans went down. I'm surprised he didn't fight for any more additional yards. We are the police of Haiti. Nice Haiti. Beautiful Haiti. Greg Ward put 2 on said, are we getting a video of Chris Rock's clapback? Probably not, because it's a comedy special. So I'm not going to sit over there and make it seem as if, I got to make a video on it. I'm not. I haven't watched it yet, so I'm probably going to watch it during the week. And I'll have to see it. I've seen some clips here and there. But overall, for Chris, I got no issue with it. Now, I know a number of people are talking about, Roland J said, he's smoking on that Joe Burrow, huh? He's smoking on that Joe Burrow. But a number of people have posted clips and been like, man, Chris is pussy for just responding on a special rather than, doing it to Will's face. I'm like, fam, you don't recognize these motherfuckers are actual, professionals for whatever the case may be, right? So since that's the case, if you're a comedian, why not address it in your profession form and make people wait? Because remember, this happened approximately a year ago, and people were still begging to have Chris address it. So why not do it on your own fucking ground? Do it in your own terms on a comedy special. So I got no issues with that. So I'll see what he ends up saying. I've seen a few clips here and there, but I got no particular qualms with it. I do think it was a little bit foolish to be like, for him to say, everybody was calling his, wife, or I should say, calling him a bitch or whatever, and the only person that he addressed or put their hands on was Will. Now, here's the thing. Everybody was saying that, but it wasn't a matter of like the internet or in a interview. Well, yeah, pretty much the internet or on the radio, whatever the case was. Nobody was actually in Will's presence and had said it. So with that, I think it's a little bit goofy, because how many rooms was Will in where somebody was pretty much making fun of him or his wife in his, direct vicinity? However, I still stand with Chris on the situation. I still think Will was completely out of line. And personally, with Chris, I understand why he didn't, respond in that particular manner, because what does that do for you? It only does you more harm than good. Motherfuckers would try to sit over here and give you street cred, but where does that get you at this age? Whoa, we got a little bit of a fracas that looked like it was fixing to break out right there. Will has yet to apologize to Chris in person. Agreed. And again, one of the things that I found interesting, like I said in my video, these dudes are boys. Like legit have gone to basketball games together, have gone golfing or whatever together. I'm pretty sure they have each other's phone number, and if they don't, they can get each other's number without any form of effort at all. I don't like shit like that, because if I know you personally and there's an issue, I can address you personally, and it don't got to be in front of motherfuckers. Like, I thought that was incredibly weak. And the fact that Will was laughing, like I said in the video, that's where I had issues. Ain't no way I'm fixing to laugh at a joke, but my wife got a problem and now I got a problem? Nah, we not doing that. I understand defending your spouse. I'm all for that. I understand standing up for your spouse. I completely, support that. But the manner in which he went about it, come on, man. You can't tell. They was fixing to go to a commercial break after the next presentation. Mans could have easily walked up to him and be like, hey, come on now. Let me talk to you, homie. Like Benjamin Watson did when he was on the air with the other co-hosts, when they were joking on, what was it, NFL Live or ESPN or whatever the case was. You can handle it like that. That shit goofy as hell. Zero said, you think the slap was fake? At first, I thought it was, but then watching how the whole fallout of everything was, that's where I said, you know what? I don't think it is. Because who does it really benefit? It makes Will look bad. It makes Chris look bad. Who the fuck can the slap actually benefit? The Oscars? Who was really tuning into the Oscars? Oh, man, I want to see if there's another altercation. Nobody. So because that's the case, I can't say it was fake. 4th and 5, they got to go for it here because this is by far their best momentum drive, and it's only because of the interception. 4th and 5, they need a completion. Oh, wow, they're going for it. Oh, my God. No, he dropped it. Oh, he dropped it. But there's laundry on the field. It might be illegal hands to the face. Oh, my God, that was almost a beautiful catch. He almost mossed that boy. Yes, that was the Oscars' most talked about thing in a while, but the thing is, it wasn't positive talk about the Oscars. That was negative publicity. Now, don't get me wrong. Any kind of publicity can be good publicity, but that was bad publicity for the Oscars. because it overshadowed everything. It was only the sap that people cared about. But there is that. Yeah, somebody just got somebody nearly got Moss, bro. That would have been a beautiful fucking catch. Oh, the patriarchal seed providing Adonis is giving me a call. Give me a second here. Let me mute the doggone mic. Yeah, it was my father on the phone. He's calling about my brother's location. I don't know where he's at. Yeah, I tried to show you that he was on the phone, but unfortunately, it never really went in focused. But yeah, I was on the phone with the patriarchal seed providing Adonis. So somebody commented and said, maybe he's not on the phone. I'm like, fam, I'm on the phone with my dad. Why would I lie about this? Touchdown, Brahmas. Oh my God, what is this dude doing? Find somebody. The pass is incomplete. Kid Dynamite said I was muted. Yeah, I shut off the mic. I said I was going to shut off the mic because my dad gave me the call. Yeah, my dad gave me the call. That's why I said I was going to shut off the mic because I didn't know what he was going to call me about, so I didn't want to have the phone. Hey, man, what's going on with this? But we got a touchdown. Brahmas have found the end zone. They didn't score on the They did not score on the additional, extra point. But one way or another, they found the end zone and now cut their deficit. But it is not a one-score game. But we will give them the respect of the large numbers. So for the Brahmas, they have to be granted a big-ass 13, although the numbers aren't too big. Oh, wow, the 3 is already large. I thought I had enlarged the 3, the more that you know. But big-ass 13 for the Brahmas. So for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. The Brahmas have cut their deficit down to now. Oh, actually, no, it is a one-possession game. My bad. Yeah, because if it's 22-13, all they need to do is score a touchdown and then a 3-point conversion, and boom, we got ourselves a tie game. So I take that back. It is a one-possession game. I'll be forgetting that they got these 3-possession, or I should say these 3-point plays. I completely forgot about that. They do have these 3-point plays, so it is indeed a 3-possession game. Oh shit! Light the dog on fire. But damn, Rudy put 2 on it. Said Nikki Cross, Wendy Williams, or Brie Bella. Fuck, Mary Kill. What the hell kind of mix is that? Well, straight out the gate, Wendy Williams is getting killed. I would marry Bree and then sleep with Nikki. I don't know how did Wendy Williams get into that? That's wild. But there is that. Matthew said, "What would pull Ice Spice first? Me or Pete Davidson? Who would pull Ice Spice? Well, she's from the Bronx, so I'm not even trying to pull. But Pete Davidson would probably mess around and win that. But then again, I don't know if she'd be going out with the blacks. So, or I should say the whites. But we shall see. Who knows? If we're ever in close proximity, I'm not no munch. But I don't really find her, relatively attractive for the most part. But we'd have to see. What is the thing that they talk about? Riz or something of that nature? I'm confident in my skills. Pete Davidson has the visibility, though. So I would have to actually legitimately sell myself. Despite the fact usually I don't have to, but in the case of me versus Pete, I would have to sell myself. So we'd have to see. But I'm confident in my skills. I'm confident in my skills. Kid said Duke's way too prepared for this. Now, did I watch Avatar: The Last Airbender? Yes. Did I watch the movie? No, but I did watch the series. I liked the series. The series was cool. Uncle Iroh was awesome. I really liked Zuko as well. Toph was always cool. I forgot the other dude, Aside Aang. I forgot that dude's name, but whatever the case is, I really enjoyed it. The show, it was pretty cool. I liked it. Ice Spice doesn't like famous guys. Well, what do you know? Wendy Williams is sponsored by the letter P. Yeah, she is built like the doggone letter P. She is built like the letter P. Lucas said thoughts on Cyril Gahn losing last night. You ran into John Jones, man. John Jones may be the greatest, mixed martial arts fighter, ever. Because that dude, does he have any legitimate weak points? Like, you can't, if you eliminate all of the or I should say out of the cage stuff, there's no blemishes. No blemishes. Like, that dude, no damn weaknesses. I'm not going to sit here and say he can't be beat, but my God, who's going to beat him? So it's Cyril Gahn. It's just, fam, you ran into that dude, man. You ran into that dude. It was an unfortunate kind of loss, but my God, he played right into his hands. He played right into John Jones' hands. Like, what are you going to do, really? Damn, Rudy, put 10 on. It's a top 5 woman from the Bronx. I couldn't name you 5 women from the Bronx, but J-Lo's from the Bronx. That's one. Who else is from the Bronx? J-Lo's from the Bronx. Cardi B wouldn't make my top 5. J-Lo's from the Bronx. Who else is from the Bronx? Women from the Bronx. Let me see here. Famous women from the Bronx. Famous women from the Bronx. Man, they talking about trailblazing lady from the Bronx. Let's see, celebrity ladies from the Bronx. Oh man, fuck Cardi B. Anybody? Kerry Washington. Yeah, she wouldn't make the top 5. Stacey Dash. Oh, come on now. Pack her ass up. Who from the Bronx are celebrities? Oh, damn, what a tackle. Hell if I know, dog. Missy Elliott from the Bronx. I don't know about all that. Dank said, "Is that a spliff?" Oh no, this is a cigar. This here is a cigar. It's quite reaching its finish. So, we're getting ready for the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. I don't smoke no spliffs. I haven't touched. The last time I've ever taken a puff of contraband was in a car in 2017 because the unknown Adonis was smoking at the time. He still does smoke from time to time, which I don't approve of, but that was the last time that I ever taken a puff. I've never really been a weed person. I'll never forget. I was in college. We had like 8 blunts. I don't like it. It's just something about, I've never felt being high outside of an edible, But for the most part, it's never been something that I really enjoyed. I'm like, man, this is kind of whack. All I want to do is go to sleep. I've never felt active, nothing of that nature. I've always just wanted to go to sleep. So yeah, I'd rather drink. I'm a good drunk. So this isn't. I never really liked contraband like that. So I'm good with that. And I have a cigar maybe once every quarter. Black said, I honestly only drink during these streams. I smoke mainly. Fair enough. I got nothing against it as long as you're productive in your everyday life. The only problem that I have is people who just smoke and they don't recognize that the smoking becomes an addiction because they literally do nothing. Like, because people say, all right, well, it's difficult to get addicted to marijuana or whatever the case may be. But a lot of people cannot function without it. Like, if every day you're like, fam, I can't do nothing until I smoke, you are addicted, sir. You're addicted, ma'am. And moreover, I think you have to earn the right to engage in whether it's drinking, whether it's smoking, whatever the case may be. I think you have to earn the right. If you're completely unproductive, but you always find a way to smoke or drink, I think there's a problem there. If you have a productive week of work, you know, you've worked your way towards to where it's like, all right, hey, you know, I can have this smoke. Like, I had a very good productive day today. So I'm like, all right, I've earned the right to, you know, drink something and smoke something and, you know, and then move on with the rest of my day. But I have an issue where you got people, like, there's legit people who do nothing all day, but they on some, man, I got to smoke, I got to drink. Hey, well, like rappers, whatever, man, I can't get in the studio unless I smoke something. Fam, so you mean to tell me you can't function, you can't put together a song unless you high? You don't think that's a problem? You can't access your creativity unless you have something external to trigger it. That's crazy to me. But people don't recognize that. Of course, you'll always need a little something that can take you over the edge. But when you're dependent on that, that's one of the problems that I have with medicine. That's one of the issues that I have with medicine. Because don't get me wrong, and I was talking to the unchiseled Adonis. If you watch the video, when he was talking and you could see he was in visible pain, that was because of the leg ulcer and because the wound had reopened. He was in the chat room as well, and he actually touched on it. But because the wound had reopened, he's been dealing with a lot of pain down there. I asked him, all right, and he asked me if I had painkillers. I'm like, wait a minute, you need painkillers? So I told him, like, all right. Now, a painkiller, like here and there, I have no issue with that. But if you now become dependent on that in order to deal with the pain, you're going to create an addiction. It may seem small, but you will create an addiction because your body will now be accustomed to now needing that in order to deal with whatever it is that you're dealing with. So I try to mitigate and eliminate as much external things that as necessarily have to be put in my body, obviously outside of nutrition, you know, liquid, things of that nature. But because you need that to function. But I try to get rid of all of possible external things in order for me to function. Like if I have a cold, if it gets so excruciating to where I can't breathe or whatever, all right, I'll take myself a Tylenol. I'll take a Benadryl. I'll take in Aleve. I'll you know, pass the Vicks and all this other stuff. But I'll try to train. I'll see if I can get myself to get past things naturally. Because I don't want to become one of them motherfuckers who's dependent. You want to be a dude who's, man, I got to take 6 pills in order to function. That's crazy to me. It's wild to me. Fourth quarter is beginning, ladies and gentlemen. The fourth quarter is beginning. You think we need the horn? Damn Rudy, put 5 on it. Well, pardon me, put 2 on it. Said Cardi, Remy Ma, Lori Harvey, fuck, marry, kill. Okay, so I would probably, Jesus Christ, Remy Ma is the epitome of, like, her voice is strong. I would marry Remy. I'd marry Remy. I would sleep with Lori. I'd kill Cardi. I would only sleep with Lori because I want to see what the fuck this big ass fuss is about, right? With her, and then that would move on with the rest of my life. I don't see the appeal. I can understand the appeal for women. I don't understand the appeal for men. I really don't. Like, don't get me wrong. She's a gorgeous, gorgeous woman, but every year you're in a different relationship. One would have to start to wonder, like, yo, why can't none of these shits last? Like, what's going on? What's wrong with you? Like, you couldn't make it work with Michael B. Jordan? Someone's getting ready to marry you, and you was on some, well, you know, I just have to prioritize myself as the prize and all that stuff. Really? All right. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna get in nobody business, but yeah, it just seems very convenient how every single year around Valentine's Day, around your birthday, you seem to be with a new individual who's just courting you with all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm good on that. But hey, hustle how you want to. Just when you're 36, don't be that person berating the other gender. That's just where I stand on it. I think people got too much hate in their heart on these podcasts and stuff, but that's a different conversation. Sam Soto said you was a borderline pill addict when you played football. Sometimes you wouldn't take pills just to not be dependent. I took maybe about 5 painkillers before one game. I still couldn't play because my leg, I've never, any painkiller I've ever taken never worked. It's never worked for me. Nothing has ever worked for me, right? But I've never been somebody who popped pills. That was the only time in my life I've ever popped, because I'm like, fam, I want to play this game. I don't want to miss out on this game. I could barely move, but let me take all these pills and see if something can happen. Literally nothing happened. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. What's going on here? People are pushing people. I thought a brouhaha was about to break out. But it's never done anything for me. But sometimes you got to separate, man. If you ever feel as if you're becoming dependent on something external, you're like, oh, wait a minute now. Like, for example, if you go to social settings and you cannot, engage in conversation or whatever, or be social or be fun without drinking, you got a problem. Anytime that I go out and I drink by choice, not because I was forced into it. I can go out and have a fun time without having to drink an adult beverage at all. I can drink socially if I want to. I don't have to. People who feel as if they have to, hey, you got to have a conversation with those people, man. We can't have a good time unless you got some drinks in you. Hey, we got to figure out what's going on, because there's something that's some unrooted, under-addressed trauma that exists over there. Is the game over? No, it's not. 22-13 right now in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 22-13 right now in the fourth quarter right now. 4th and 1. They're trying to identify if a first down was determined, and it appears that it was not. Brahmas football. Houston scored 22 unanswered points after the Brahmas led 7-0, but here come the Brahmas after scoring 6 points on their last drive. They force a turnover on downs, and now Hines Ward's squad gets the football back with an opportunity, because it's a one-score game. Keep in mind, you score a touchdown, you convert on a 3-point play, and you got a tie game. We've got a chance here. Ooh, Knicks and Celtics are in overtime. Oh, my. It is the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It is the fourth quarter. Actually, let me put that up right now on the let me write that in a text so that you guys know it's the fourth quarter. We'll put fourth quarter. Oh, my God. Did they just fumble? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God. They ain't no way. They ain't no way. That's got to be an incomplete pass. They're ruling that a fumble. They called it a touchdown, but there ain't no way. There's got to be an incomplete pass. Take the touchdown off the board. That's a genjutsu. Incomplete. That's a genjutsu, man. Come on now. Fooling the people like that. Man ran back for the touchdown. Come on, man. What is going on? He threw that ball forward. They thought it was it was an incomplete pass, but man thought it was a fumble and took it in for the score. He clearly threw that forward with his left hand. It was because of the switch of the hands. Oh, wow. He's going to take a shot. Incomplete. Oh, wait a minute. Did he catch that? No, I think the ball bounced on the ground. Ooh, shit. That is not an interception. Wait, what is going on? They said the ruling on the field is an interception. What is going on right now? What is going on right now, bro? No, it's not grounding because they had a receiver in the vicinity. He was right there. Illegal hands to the face on the offense. It's declined. Interception by Houston. What? Hold on. I got to see the replay. What is going on right now? What is going on right now? What the heck? How was that a pick? What did he do? It looked like it was, pass was, oh my God, he took the ball away and rolled on, wait, was he down by contact? Wait a minute, his first time down, he rolled on top out of bounds. Wait a minute. Yo, that's a hell of a fucking pick, man. That's a hell of a pick, but I got to see if he was actually down in bounds because he rolled on top of the body What if his first touchdown was Adonis? What if he first touchdown Adonis? What's going on? That's a crazy interception right there. Grant Williams. Which I mean Grant Williams. What Grant Williams bitch ass did? Did he hit a game winner? I'm gonna be sick if he did. Where's my remote? I just had the remote too. Did I put it down? Oh, I did put it down. Did he hit a game winner? I hope not. Oh, Horford just made a 3 in the corner. Okay. I need the Knicks to lose. Miami is fucking playing, bro. Al Horford with a 3 in the corner. All right. Al Horford with a 3 in the corner. Oh, boy. The Mr. No IG in the building done said Roughneck. What's going on with you, brother? You got to go to sleep. Mr. No IG in the building. You better light up a cigar, brother. What's going on? But Roughnecks with what appears to be a sensational interception here. Peyton said you would also like the Knicks to lose. Well, you are the resident, Nets fan. Matthew said, what's one mistake that I would erase from Steelers history, whether it be a moment, game, drafting a player? I would have to say the Rashad Mendenhall fumble. I believe if Mendenhall never fumbles, Pittsburgh wins the Super Bowl in the 45 Super Bowl, and then with that Super Bowl being a victory, that would be the largest comeback in Super Bowl history until ultimately, Tom Brady and the Patriots do what they do against Matt Ryan. And Roethlisberger has 3 rings. Hines Ward would be a Hall of Famer. Casey Hampton would also be a Hall of Famer. Mike Tomlin would have 2 Super Bowl rings. Big Ben would have 3. And a lot of people's careers would be different. So I would eliminate that fumble from Rashad Mendenhall. I think that would be integral for me. I would eliminate that their fumble. This man saying, "Hey yo, for a cigar, let's go with him." I know where you live, brother. Now, I would move that. Now, what an interception, bro. Houston's got 5 picks on the year. Let me see what's happening right now with New York. Oh, Jesus Christ. New York done scored. 13 seconds remaining, tied up in overtime. Right now, they're going to let Marcus Smart roll it up there quickly with the basket. Now, let's see what they're going to do here. 13 seconds. Jason Tatum is indeed on the floor. Jaylen Brown on the floor as well. Ball in the hand of Jaylen Brown. 6 seconds remaining here. 1-on-1. It seems like it's going to be Brown. Oh, no, he gives it to Tatum. 2 seconds. Tatum got to get inside. He puts it up. It's incomplete. I said incomplete. It's no good. We're going to number 2 overtime. That's a dumbass fucking shot. Did the Steelers have a chance to draft Dan Marino? They did. They did have a chance to draft Dan Marino, and they did not. They should have drafted Marino as well. But, I mean, hell, I could always say draft Marino. You know what? Yeah, I could go back and say draft Marino. You probably, increase your Super Bowl count. Oh, my God. Borgie just got laid the fuck out in the backfield. What's my least favorite team not in the AFC? My least favorite team not in the – the Giants. The Giants, without question. I despise the New York Giants. But there is that. I'm pretty sure the unknown Adonis just messing me. Or I should say the Oh, son said he got into a beef with his mother. What's going on in the crib? Oh, wow. You could have had a pick. But good job. Way to get a stop here for the Brahmas, not allowing any super momentum to go ahead and shift. Peyton said, I know you could have just retired to hate. No. He just said the least favorite. I would have to say the Giants. I've retired after this season. I've retired my hate for New York, but I still can say they're at the bottom. Kyle said, glad to see you calling the XFL. I appreciate you. Son sent me a pic of issues with Liquid fit. How you never open these drink, bruh? Mr. No IG is the master of hoarding, stuff, man. I got this man a beverage. When did I go there with Sister Adonis? I can't remember. Got this man a beverage like 9 months ago. I don't know how long. Oh, no. It's when I went to Boston for Survivor Series. So how long was Survivor Series? November? That was on the 26th of November. What is it, 4 months now? This man still never opened it until just now. Man, fam, drink that joint, son. What is going on? I got this man, Uncle Shannon Sharp's, whiskey. Last year, homie never opened it. This man will hold on to a beverage for years. But then again, I bought my Statesman 3 years ago and I still haven't opened it. So fair enough. I can't say anything. I'm in no place to say anything. Damn Rudy Patuan said Jets versus Giants. Who I'm rooting for? The Jets. Now, whoa. It was illegally touched by the kicking team. What you mean first down San Antonio? You mean first down? Oh, no, I'm bugging. Yeah, it is San Antonio. I'm bugging. I thought Houston. Who do I think will get Bryce Young? I'm not sure. I have no clue, really. Clue, really. Here we go. 9:40 on the clock, trailing by 9. All momentum that was shifted towards San Antonio appears to now be on the side of Houston. Oh, he's going to run. Khan goes down. Fam, this brother is not made to run, bro. He is not made to run with the football. He is not made to run with the football. What? His mother snuck into his room and shared shots of white Henny with her friend. Oh, nah. Grab the blade. Nah, that ain't it, bro. Your mom went and used the white Henny? Fam, you can't even get white Henny in the United States. She done drank the wrong goddamn one. She shouldn't have done that. Hey, get the blade, brother. When your mother go to sleep, cut her Achilles. What's going on? She drank some of your white Henny? Cut her Achilles. Do what you need to do. I support you, brother. Cut her Achilles. Matter of fact, I'm pulling up tomorrow. Tell your mom to call off work. She's going to sleep. Forget! It's over. Ain't no way. You kidding me? You out here drinking your son's white Henny? What part of the game is this? Tonight's going to be your last night of sleep, mama, because
some of them going to sleep. For God!
For God! What's wrong with her? Now, 8:51 on the clock, 3rd and 1. They don't pick up the first down. You're at the 45. You're at the 46. You got to go for it here. They're going to be short. It's fixing to be 4th and inches. You got to go for it here. Ah, my eye. I got a few more puffs out of this here cigar, and it's over. Facts. You got to call Chris. You out here drinking your son's white Henny?
No.
You got to call Chris. But that's a first down right there. They got to give him the first down. That's a first down on the second effort. That's a first down. You can't mark him short there. That's a first down. Yup, good call, referees. That's a first down. That's a first down right there. It's real close, but on the second effort, he was able to get there. That's a first down. Peyton done said, call solo. Call solo. Shawn Michaels in the chat room. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's a big boy right there. He's going to be down after a gain of 7. But keep in mind, oh, wait a minute. That's another 15. Yo, what is he doing? Bro, what are the Roughnecks doing? The violent fellatios out here pushing motherfuckers after the whistle. Vincent putting his hands on somebody, add on an extra 15 yards. What's wrong with him? Oh, boy, you don't want to fuck yourself. What is this man doing? Oh, this man Hines Ward want him ejected. That's 15 yards, unsportsmanlike conduct. Hey, that's it for this cigar at the end of its rope. I don't think it's gonna last that long. Oh, nah, there's no punch. I don't see no punch. Nah, that's just a punch. Nah, that's just a push. Not ejection worthy. Yeah, that's it for this cigar. It's done. This shit done. Just let this shit burn out and then move on with the rest of my goddamn evening. It's over for this cigar. I'm going to let it just pass its time. That's it for that cigar. Good cigar. Haven't had a cigar in like 2 months, so I ain't tripping over that. Sean said I'm smoking a Swisher. Oh, no, I don't know what a Swisher is, but yeah, I was just having myself a little cigar. But yeah, that shit's done. Good pass over the middle. That's going to be a gain of a little to set up a 3rd and 5. Brahmas QB got to be the worst decision maker on run play options you ever seen. Hey, I agree with you. The Mans is not pretty good. Oh, wow. The Nets is, or I should say the Knicks is up by 5. What the hell are the Celtics doing in the second overtime? Swisher is a cigar brand. Interesting. Is it? Well, I don't know. Let's see here. This is a Monte Cristo. Monte Cristo. Oh, there's defensive pass interference. Defensive pass interference. Well, let me make sure I keep this trash near me so I don't mess around and ignite shit on fire. That'd be brutal. Kasha in the building. Hey, what's going on, Kasha? Better to be late than never, huh? They are cheating for San Antonio. I don't know. Now it's 1st and goal, 6:09 on the clock. They are now at the 1. But keep in mind, not only do they need a score, they need a 3-point conversion as well. Here we go. 6 minutes remaining. What are they going to do? Are they going to do the jet sweep? No, they're not. Handoff. This motherfucker hopped. This motherfucker hopped. He hopped right into the damn linebacker. What is he doing? What the hell was he doing? Hazard Patoon said, I should try Larry Newton's Crooked Diamond cigars. Hey, well, I'll look into that. Larry Newton's Crooked Diamond cigar. I'm not even a heavy cigar smoker. But I'll look into that. Let me see here. Larry Newton Crooked Diamond cigar. I'll open that up in a tab. I'll look into it. Here we go. Oh, wow, they tried another rush. He's not going to get the touchdown. No, he's only going to get to the half-yard mark. No touchdown, 3rd and goal. Just run a fucking QB sneak, bro. That's not a touchdown. Nope, that is not a touchdown. Elbow is down before. Yep, that's not a touchdown. Spuff said he didn't even hurdle, bro. He just did a bunny hop. Indeed, he did. Demetrius said he was pressing the triangle button. Under 5 minutes left to go. Let me see what's going on in the overtime with the Celtics. Knicks are up by 3, 1:21 on the clock. They're going to try 3rd and goal. He's short again. Oh, my Lord. What the hell are the Brahmas doing? Short again. Under 5 minutes left to go here. Obviously, it's 4-down territory. You got to go for it. You got to give her a stern talking to. How the fuck do you go backwards, bro? What are they doing up front? What the hell are they doing up front? You should have went QB sneak 3 straight plays. Peyton said, question, when can they go for the onside throw? Looking like the Jets week 13. When they can go for the onside throw? Oh, at any point. At any point. 4th and goal. They're going to try to hand off. Oh, my God. He's going nowhere. Oh, my God. What the hell? Goal line stand by the Roughnecks. San Antonio can't find the end zone, and the Roughnecks deny the Brahmas a score. Wow. A pass interference brings them to the 1, and 4 straight plays, no yards. Fat Samus just became a member. Said new Budokai Tenkaichi game announced. Interesting. For the PS5, I would assume. I would highly doubt it's coming out for my PS2 or my GameCube. My brother has a PS4 and a PS3. But I'm pretty sure it's just for the PS5 and Xbox X and whatever the next, or probably like PC consoles. Jerron Patuan said Wade Phillips looking high. Damn Rudy Patuan said so Sasha again. Palms extra soft right now. So I will not be sewing Sasha. That O-line is ass. You ain't wrong about that. That O-line is ass. 55 seconds remaining here. Celtics and Knicks. Knicks up by 4 at the free throw line. And the next one is a miss. Rebound by bitch-ass Grant Williams. And here comes Jason Tatum back the other way. Tatum inside. Easy layup. Easy layup inside. 2-point game. 2-point game. R.J. Barrett with the basketball. 40 seconds left to go here. Can't foul. Don't foul. Don't foul. Quickly now with the basketball. Quickly now with the basketball. Here comes Julius Randle. No goddamn pick. Quickly still with the football. Still with the basketball. 1-on-1 with bitch-ass Grant Williams. Shit, I need the Celtics to win, but damn, I'd love to see Grant Williams get cooked. Cook him. Oh, my God. Pass over to Jaylen Brown. I should say Julius Randle can't get the shot off. 24-second violation. Celtics get the basketball back. They've got 2 timeouts remaining, so I'd be shocked and hard-pressed to imagine they don't call a timeout. Oh, wow, they're not going to call a timeout. They're going to let it play. Here comes Jason Tatum. 17 seconds left to go. Trailing by 2. Knicks lead 131-129. Oh, wow, Missoula called timeout now. Tatum didn't want them to call a timeout. I don't know why they wasted so much time, bro. They ate up like fucking, 22 seconds remaining? You ate 12 seconds to call timeout? That's retarded. But hey, it is what it is. 96 on the Roughnecks as a force. Hell, he'll be in the league soon. MJF versus Bryan Danielson in the Iron Man match. Ooh, I'm hoping that's going to be a very good match. Wait a minute. Spub said, am I taking Hitler versus Stalin or Knicks versus Celtics? It's close for you. Sir, what? What kind of sports are you into, brother? What kind of celebrity death match are you tuning into? Hitler versus Stalin. Where's this coming from? Brahmas should have tried to play action fake. You know what's funny? They should have tried to play action fake on the 3rd down. That's the perfect time to try it. Don't do it on a 4th. You can try it on the 4th, but the risk reward is way too high. This motherfucker took off a prosthetic leg. This dude in this damn Broncos jersey took off a prosthetic leg. Oh, my God. You got to tackle him there. Brahmas had a chance for a huge tackle for loss, but did not get home in time. And Brogy picks up a few more yardage. This man really took off his prosthetic leg. What is going on right now? 6.8 remaining. They take the foul to give. Here he goes. 6.8 remaining here for the Celtics. Man's really got a prosthetic leg. Don't let me see that in the commentary. Don't let me see that inside. Or I should say, don't let me see that on the playback. Matter of fact, I should write that down. Prosthetic leg, 3 minutes left to go in the game. Wow. They don't score. The Knicks win. Good Lord. The Knicks win in Boston. This is ridiculous, bro. Fucking New York has completely become a different team, man. Hell of a job by them. They're doing exactly what I fucking needed Miami to do. The Knicks about to fucking climb to the goddamn 3 seed. This is ridiculous. What the hell is Jason Tatum? Pass over to Al Horford. They tried Al Horford for the game-winning shot. Are you kidding me? Gotta be kidding me. Now, granted, he did make that shot to tie it, in regulation, but you got to be kidding me. 1st and 10 here, under 2:30 left to go here. Knickerbockers got themselves a W. Let me write this down. Fucking put this down on my board. Prosthetic leg commentary. 3 minutes remaining in the 4th. Write that down on my whiteboard. I'll keep a whiteboard now. I have a desk, so I'll leave a whiteboard. But, well, Knicks win. God damn it. But 225 on the clock here. Brahmas trailing by 9. They need a stop along a touchdown. And they need a stop and a touchdown alongside a extra point. Oh, if you guys were wondering about the board, here you go. I'm not going to give you no tour of the place, but let me see if I can zoom out. Yeah, I have a board. You see, it's like a desk situation. So yeah, there is that. So yeah, it's a desk situation. I had to go buy a desk. So there is that. But trailing by 9 is the. Oh, there's Silver's on the move. Pass sales incomplete. 2:20 on the clock here. 2:20 on the clock here. Camera too far offset now. Well, what? Move it over. Well, there we go. But refs need to bail out the Brahmas for content. Well, I don't know. Well, there's a holding. Penalty is indeed declined. 2:20 on the clock here. Week 3, final game of Week 3, 3rd and 10. They need a stop. They need a stop, and moreover, the Brahmas cannot afford. They cannot afford to get a penalty. Talik said, what's the craziest bet I've been a part of? I haven't really been a part of crazy bets. I don't really bet like that unless it's on Underdog Fantasy. I'm going to start plugging Underdog Fantasy moving forward. 2-minute warning. We have now arrived at the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes remaining to go here in the final game of Week 3. Dragoon said, you see, Dragons finally found themselves with a W this week. Yeah, they finally didn't choke it. They finally did not choke it. Away, that is. Good Lord. Chat room, let it be known right now. Anybody have any faith? Does anybody have any faith in the Brahmas? Does anybody have faith that the Brahmas are going to get a W? Who has faith in the Brahmas? I want to see it in the chat. Who has faith in the Brahmas? Who got faith in the Brahmas? 0. Demetrius says yes. Everybody else says no. Rick says, I don't, but I have Texas pride. Well, essentially, if you got Texas pride, Houston's in Texas too. Both of them are Texas teams. War Dog says he does as well. Demetrius says yes. Edgar says no. DeMarcus says no. Talik says he does. Shawn Michael says no. Spub says no. Kid Dynamite says no. Emotional Great Me says nah. Wait, your name is Emotional Great Me. What's going on there? Matt says no. Young Rebel said, you wish more XFL games was on Saturdays. Usually it's supposed to be 2, but I guess they figured, hey, it's a Sunday, not too much is going on. Why not throw 3 of them some bitches on there? Dragoon said, 1-score game. Let's go Brahmas. We shall see. Peyton said, why are there 3 Texas teams? Hey, Texas is a big market. You got to consider what cities can put butts in seats. That plays a large role as well. And hell, for all intents and purposes, the Texas teams have had, the more jam-packed stadiums. Arlington, for whatever reason, because, whether it's USFL, whether it's XFL, those guys have always seemed to have had the better size, stadiums or whatever the case may be. So there's that. No, not pardon me, not Arlington. I'm thinking of Birmingham, but wherever the case may be, they do love their football in the South. So you got to have teams in the South and see if they can pack up the stadiums. Texas is a football state, correct? Edgar said, "Do I think that the XFL and USFL should unite like the NFL and AAF? Oh, pardon me, the AFL did in the '60s." Well, I actually do believe that they should, because they aren't two leagues that can truly compete. But here's what I think needs to happen: they need to set themselves apart from the pack. Neither can truly compete with the NFL, but the leagues have to put forth a product where people are willing to truly go and tune in. So there is that. Why is there no team in California? I don't know. Maybe there's not a market. I have no clue. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Brahmas need to stop. Wide open over the middle at the 42. The safety was standing right there, bro. You got to step down, bro. Not a Brahmas got to play the timeout game. They're going to, if they can't stop the first down, they're going to find themselves in a situation where they lose at least, how much time can they try to get the ball back? Maybe like 30 seconds. Oh, my God. No, the safety wasn't right there. He was still back. He was covering somewhere else. Yo, you got to win in coverage, bro. You have to win in coverage, bro. Jeez Louise, man. You got to be kidding me. Damn Rudy put 2 on it. Said top 10 anime villains of all time. Top 10 anime villains of all time. Doflamingo. No, in no order. Doflamingo, Frieza. Doflamingo, Frieza. Blackbeard. Madara. First down again. But he went out of bounds. He shouldn't have went out of bounds. That pretty much just offsets what the fuck he just did by going out of bounds. Kid Buu. Frieza, Kid Buu, Madara, Doflamingo, Blackbeard. There's so many sadistic goddamn bad guys that I'm forgetting. There's a fucking genocidal maniac that I'm forgetting here. They're going to stop him there. Got to call a timeout. There's the final timeout from the Brahmas. But now it's a 2nd down, so they need to get a stop on back-to-back drive or back-to-back plays so they can try to get the football back with about 30 seconds. They cannot allow a first down. A first down will result in probably the end of this game. Top 10. There's a genocidal maniac that I'm forgetting. Golly. I'm really on the spot right now. I gotta be talking about New Jack. I'm gonna have to give that some thought. 2nd and 6. Griffin. This man said Dio. There's the handoff. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Now you're gonna set up a 3rd and short. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't get a flag for your squad, dummy. It's about to be a 3rd and 2. Brahmas need to stop. A first down ends this game. Brahmas need to stop. They're going to let the clock go down. They're probably going to take the snap around, or maybe they're going to call a timeout. Let's see here. Yeah, they're going to end up calling a timeout. They just huddling up right here. They're going to call a timeout. They're going to bring it down to 111. Timeout. Oh, they're going to let it go to 110. All right. Whoa. Why the fuck the clock went to 108? Nah. It got to be 110 or 111. The fuck they doing? It can't be 108. That wouldn't make any sense. Thank you. 110. Let's see. Azen. Okay. A number of people said that in general. I think a couple of people said that in general. How do I feel about Jonathan Majors cosplaying as Doflamingo? To you, it was dope. I had no particular problem with it. I had no particular problem with it. I think if they leaned with, obviously the weebs kind of caught it, but I think if they kind of leaned with it at initially, but I think it's kind of cool. The anime is in right now. It's kind of hip, so there is that. No, Goku Black, no. I wouldn't have him in the greatest villains in anime. Did I watch the fight last night? No, I only seen the highlights. It was only 2 minutes. Oh boy, you got to get a stop here. They stop him. Oh, wait a minute. He's still pushing forward. They're going to stop his progress. It's going to be 4th and 1. Difference of 30. Yeah, they could probably get this ball back with like 20 seconds remaining. 4th and 1 here. What is Wade Phillips going to do? He's going to take it all the way down and then call timeout. He's going to go hard count and then call a timeout. Yeah, he just said, fuck that hard count shit. That man's still trying to get this hard count call. It's not going to happen. Well, I think they're going to try it. Whoa, did he just wiggle the football? Did the center just wiggle the foot? Oh, no, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't. They called a timeout with 26 seconds. 4th and 1. Just call the time. Just punt the ball. Just punt the ball. 26 seconds. Make him go the length of the field. Just punt the ball. Brahmas go to length of the field in 20 seconds. If you smell what the Brahmas are cooking, what we shall see. Martinez says, want to say no, don't think Shigaraki or maybe All for One would fit the mold. I agree. I was thinking about All for One, but nah, I don't think All for One would fit. Top 10 anime villains all time? Nah, I can't do that. There's way too much fucking genocidal, diabolical motherfuckers. I like Frieza being on the list. I think Frieza has to make the list. Kid Buu, for all intents and purposes. I mean, you can't murk motherfuckers and then go fight them in the afterlife and not make the list. He's got to make the list as well. He's got to be there. Madara, I think, fits the mold to a T as well. So you got to have Madara on there. And then, all right, they're going to try to pooch kick it. And it's going to, wow, that's a great kick. That's going to field them at the 11. Ooh, who's that sideline reporter? God damn, put the camera back on her. Jeez Louise. 18 seconds remaining here. 18 seconds remaining here. Brahma's got to go 89 yards with no timeouts in 18 seconds. Doflamingo, I think Doflamingo can make the list. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Good Lord, the Bucks won 8 straight road wins again. Giannis had a triple-double. All right. Oh, somebody jumped. Free play. Free play. Free. Oh, wait. Whoa. Wait a minute. That's a free play. You can't stop that. That's a free play, man. You got to let that play out. Come on. That's a free play. Let that sumbitch play out, bruh. Come on, man. You can't shut down that play and still take. Well, all right, give them the time back. Give them the 18 seconds. Come on, man. That's a free play. They should have let mans go and launch the ball down the field. Instead, they just give him the 5 yards. That's a free play right there. Yo, this man lined up offsides. Look at the right defensive end. That dude is way offsides. You got to get rid of the football there. Just incomplete. Let that shit hit the ground. Good idea. Don't try to catch it. Don't be stupid. Golly. $14 seconds left to go in this game. They got to go 84 yards. No timeout. Somebody got to take a shot. You know you got to take a shot. You can run yourself a corner. Obviously, they're going to play the sidelines over here. Why they got heavy on the right? What did they? This motherfucker took a sack. This motherfucker took a sack. Game on the line. This motherfucker took a sack. What was he doing? Where you gonna run? Pack them up, son. Pack up the Brahmas, man. Pack up the fucking Brahmas. Roughnecks win 22-13. This motherfucker took a sack. What are they doing out there, man? What are they doing out there? This man took a sack. Victory for Houston. San Antonio takes an L, and Wade Phillips' squad still remains undefeated. They have only trailed for a total of 12 minutes and 50 seconds. Through 3 games, the Roughnecks haven't even trailed for a total of a quarter. That's wild, man. That is absolutely wild. Hell of a job by the Roughnecks. They were trailing 7-0. They scored 22 unanswered points damn near immediately because the remainder of the first quarter, I mean, when they responded on the following drive, they led 8-7. Then they took a 22-7 lead. San Antonio scored early in the fourth, but they had a fourth, or I should say a goal line stand from the Roughnecks at the 1-yard line. 4 straight plays, no progress for the Brahmas. Wade Phillips' team denies them points, denies them a rally, and moreover denies the Brahmas a victory as they told them to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the train. Because tonight,
You lose.
I said tonight,
You lose.
once more, tonight,
You lose.
you lose. Because your quest for a comeback was nothing but a
Failure.
It was nothing but a
Failure.
Because today, Sunday evening, what is on the marquee? What's on the dinner plate for the Brahmas?
Fresh hot ales, 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 fresh hot ales.
Fresh, hot L's. Because
It's over. You lose. 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 It's over. You lose.
it's over. You lose. You lose. You lose. You lose. You lose. You lose. Take this L. I know Hines Ward looking at his squad like, they let him down. The hell was that? Went out there and shat the bed like, I said they shat the bed like, pooped they pampers like, it's getting ridiculous out here. It's getting ridiculous out here. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. But congratulations to the Houston Roughnecks. They got themselves a W. I'm fixing to go lay my dumb ass down, go to sleep, get myself in the gym as early as possible, and get ready to train the unchiseled Adonis. So I appreciate you guys tuning into the doggone stream. Congratulations to the Roughnecks and the Violent Fellatios remaining undefeated for yet another week. And for the Brahmas, they take yet another L. They're second in 3 weeks. Mike Ross said, why did he cry? Oh, because the biting of the lemon. I guess it was so sour that the man was brought to tears, whoever the case may be. Congratulations to the Roughnecks on their victory as they remain undefeated. I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. Stay tuned. A whole lot of videos going down this particular week. And as for the remaining top 10 anime videos, you guys in the comment section or in the chat room, y'all have at it. I'm fixing to go myself and go lay down. I appreciate y'all tuning in. And let's take a look at Meg Thee Stallion jogging before we call it a night. Hopefully nobody goes and grabs their lotion because that would be, inconceivable for tonight.
Dancing feet with that lower body, it's unbelievable. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt and thighs. I mean, they're power generators, right?
Man.
God damn!
It's enough to get me hot. When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat.
It's time! Bring them to me. I'm gonna give them the almighty stroke. Guys, what y'all trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do.
I apologize for my outburst.